Brian, that dude smiling over your shoulder is very unsettling, man.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to Plastic Fanatics, the late night Aftercast. I'm your host, Victory Saber 77. Got a great show for you today. Going to be taking a look at some new stuff, but towards the end of the show, we are going to take a look at M.A.S.K, one of my favorite series from the 80s. I'm not talking about the Cher movie M.A.S.K. I'm not talking about the Jim Carrey M.A.S.K. I'm talking about Mobile Armored Strike Command, spelled with a K.
There you go.
That's what we're going to be taking a look at. We're going to get into some introductions and hauls, and then we will get this party rolling. So, Brian, you will start us off.
All right, buckle in. So I got a lot to talk about. So first off, today I went to Baltimore Comic Con, which is quite a big event. At least that's what Bobby tells me, since I don't know much about Comic Cons. But it was awesome, and the cosplay was just great. Last year was a ton of Deadpools. This year, a ton of Suicide Squad Harleys.
Ooh.
Oh, and Chuck, you'll be happy to know that at least one of them, kind of matched what SH Figure Arts did. So I just want to let you know that.
Nice.
And and then of course, yeah, as you know, there are others where, those red and blue pants. I don't think they should make them in certain sizes. I think, but anyways, other than that, it was a great show. Good times. Big place, and I just happened to get lucky, and I turned around and happened to see Bobby and Adam there. So otherwise, I thought it'd be take forever to get in touch with them. And we went out to lunch. That was a good time, and met up with this dude Phil too. I don't know his last name, but shout out to Phil. And let's see, we on a personal note, though, I met up with my childhood best friend. So this was the guy that I did floor time with as a kid with our toys, and
Awesome.
that was great. I got to meet his daughter finally for the first time. Good stuff there, and I bumped into Brendan. He posts in the ROC group from time to time, trying to trade out Dinobots. He was there with his girlfriend wearing a Iron mask. Didn't get a chance to talk to him because I was trying to catch up with these other folks. But it was good to just shake hands and meet him face to face. So I don't see Dan here, but Dan the _Savage told me I needed artwork behind me, so I had to hang up a few things. So yeah, a few things I got at ToyCon. So last weekend, Dustin and I went on a little toy date. Went to ToyCon, and I picked up this thing here. And unfortunately, at BCC, I really wanted to stalk Haley Atwell, excuse me, and she didn't happen to be there. She's only there tomorrow. But I did pick up a nice print that an artist did there, and over on this side, Andrew Griffiths was there. And finally, after a year of trying, I got him to sign my Spotlight Jazz, so I was pretty excited about that. And that's my favorite story from that line before they from All Hell Megatron. Well, it's kind of tied into All Hell Megatron, and that's one of his prints there. And then this here, this Thorin, this is made by an artist. Her name is Sarah, but I guess her handle or whatever is Daenerys, kind of like Daenerys from Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones. Pardon me, and but she just puts an S on there. And this is actually done on a computer. She painted that in an app. That's not actually
So that's not a photo. That's an art. Wow.
That's pretty awesome. And then there's another artist here that had so Stranger Things. I'm not a super fan, but it's they had some prints there, so it was pretty cool. Kind of enjoyed it. And yeah, and then I guess for other hauls. At ToyCon, I picked up this Masterpiece Jack Archer Robotech VF1R for a steal for $50. That thing goes for $150 to $200. So that the box was beat to hell, but I think that's why I gave a good deal on it. And I picked up Han and Luke Stormtroopers, which I just knocked this thing off. What I love about these, I didn't realize, is that Luke is actually shorter than Han, so that's kind of awesome.
Yeah.
And also while I was there, so I'm not gonna be undone by Matty Collector, right? So we're gonna get some Thundercats, but I said pick up some from the old line, that fizzled out.
Nice.
And so it'll scale. And again, this one went for a good deal too. Maybe $10 cheaper than what you can get online. And again, so not to be outdone, right? So I went even with the original series, the new series, Chitara 6-inch figure, and also the Tigra.
Oh, you found Tigra, nice.
Which goes for big money, right? But this guy was selling all 4 of them for $60, and I was like, whoa.
Ooh, that's cheap.
That was great. Yeah, so it's been a good week. Oh, and also I picked up Captain Malcolm Reynolds from Firefly.
Nice.
So yeah, my 6-inch figure collection is kind of modest. I just pick up like usually 1 or 2 figures from each line. So I don't go like full out on like all the lines, like getting all the Marvel Legends or whatever. So it's nice to have these little representations in my collection now. So pretty psyched about that.
Cool, man.
Yeah. So
love the art pieces. You still have that hole back there.
Yeah. Well, I got some more time coming on my hands to take care of my personal stuff.
Spackle, motherfucker, spackle.
So yeah.
That's awesome. Or are there holes behind each art print? We just
no. Yes, that about covers me.
Awesome. Nice haul.
Yeah, thanks.
That's cool that you got to hang out with Bobby and Adam and all that.
Yeah, man, those are great guys. I mean, we went to lunch for like 2 hours, and it just didn't matter, because the show runs till 7. So, and then, I mean, when it comes to BCC, you go for the cosplay, and you maybe sit on a panel. I didn't go to one this year, but I mean, you don't go there really to get items. You don't go there for deals, man. There's no deals. Everything's retail or way overpriced, right? And not a lot of vintage stuff, mostly all new stuff and things like that.
A lot of pops.
A lot of Deadpools, a lot of Punishers probably.
Yep.
Cool.
But usually some people have booths with like homemade items and things like that. I didn't see many of those this year, but those are always kind of cool and kind of kitschy.
All right, Charles, what'd you get, man?
All right, well, since last time I was on, I got, I got Transformers Age of Extinction on Blu-ray, Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods on Blu-ray, Season 8 of Dragon Ball Z on Blu-ray, the AVP, AVPR double feature on Blu-ray.
A lot of Blu-ray.
Yeah. Shout out to Nate, Dust, Otis, and Roy. I got the Four Horsemen shirt and T-shirt and CD bundle. Freaking love the CD. And then today being September 3rd, I picked up my second SH Figure Arts MMPR Yellow Ranger.
So was that the third day in the month is when the Figure Arts come in? Is that how that works?
No, I got No, I got it today because today is the 15th anniversary of the day that the actress that played Trini died.
Oh.
15 years ago today.
Womp, womp, womp.
What was that, was that a car accident? I can't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a car
I
accident.
think so.
Yeah.
Damn, it's been 15 years.
Yeah.
Hey, Chuck, did you also get some light bulbs, too?
Yeah, why are we seeing you, man?
No, I turned the lamp in my living room on.
Oh.
Like,
fucking Brian.
He's no longer wanted by the authorities. Awesome. What's up, Dust? Hey, I see Oreo. Oreo's looking for something. She knows we're doing masks, right?
Yeah, she's hanging out by the M.A.S.K toys over there. This way, that way, over there. What's up, everybody? How is everybody?
We're good.
good.
Chilling, man. Well, I'm trying to dodge the big goose egg there. But also, I was a little upset when you started talking the Cher Rocky Dennis M.A.S.K movie, so all that good material and jokes that I had ready.
Sorry, man.
All right, that's down. But yeah, that's about it. What's up, guys? I'm excited. I'm excited for this.
Cool.
Yeah, man.
And our future ROC member, Ish. How's it going, man?
Hey, man, it's going good. The future is safe, so don't worry about that. Sunday's gonna be good.
The future is now.
Futures.
So yeah, man. About haul, nothing physical. Just got some pre-orders. Finally got the Soundwave and Unicron, both who I've been looking for years.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, man. Just had to get a pre-order, man. The prices on those on eBay and all that shit is like what 800 total for me at least. So
Wow.
I got both of them pre-ordered with Soundwave as all the tapes and all that stuff for like total of like maybe like 400. So that's half price. So for me, man.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
That's about it. Man.
Digging the realm of collectors, Rockfather.
Cool.
All right, Mr. Green.
What's up, guys?
Oh, he didn't. Other Mr. Green. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
my
That's right.
Hey.
That was screen. Okay.
Nick, what's up?
We doing intros?
We're doing intros, and we're doing login information, and we're also doing hauls.
All right, we need those little 3 numbers in the back of your credit card.
696.
You made it in, huh?
Password.
Yeah.
For you, it's 404. Forbidden 404.
6969.
Shitpiece hit me up. He's like, "Yo, I'm having some hard times getting in."
I was feeling like neglected.
You're talking about the show, right? Not that other.
Well,
okay. That personal problem. All right.
Yeah, not the personal stuff.
Cool. Hey, James, you see that little notepad with all your little jokes in there? Do what I did, all right?
Nice.
Anyways, it's Nick Brammer. You can find me on Facebook or that on Facebook and at Brammer_Nick on Twitter.
Cool.
And I got the goose egg.
Oh, yeah.
The egg of the goose.
The egg of the goose. Yeah. All right. Well, moving on.
Well, you did get a hurricane.
That was fun. I had to pump my pool like 5 times.
Ooh.
And it's black now because of all the groundwater runoff.
Adult problems.
Yeah.
Does that have anything to do with a toy at all? No? All right, next.
Alrighty. Russ, what's up, man?
Hey, what's up, guys? You can find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and of course, defender of MP10 fans everywhere. I will take on anyone trying to gouge. And
yep, that story was great and it was entertaining. Oh, I loved it. That's an NBC sitcom right there.
I didn't really get too much. I got Punisher, the Punisher Marvel Legends figure. I bought another Titans Return figure, like a dummy. I guess I bought one of a Scourge figure. So, and Anna got her Deadpool figure, so she's happy. So that's about it, though.
That's cool.
Hey Russ, at BCC, Baltimore Comic Con, someone was selling an MP10 for $250. Man, I wish you were there.
I would have had to just tip this table over and.
That's right. Just Hulk out.
The John Cena music comes on.
This is blasphemy.
Russ is like, you can't see me, can you? You dumbasses. It ain't that much.
It's funny.
Robbing.
When Brian was at the con and saw the price, all of a sudden Russ says, "I feel a disturbance in the force."
I must go to young Brian. He needs me now.
It's as if millions of new collectors have started out with terror.
As he whips out his lightsaber and just cuts the box to shreds. Thou shalt not.
Price is high, eh?
Robbery match.
Awesome. All right, Trent, you're up next, man. How's it going?
Not much. How's it going, fellas? Glad to be back.
Yes.
Sorry, unfortunately, it's been kind of a slow couple of weeks, but hopefully it's something to turn up.
All right, well, you're out here, man. That's not enough. No. That's cool, man. Awesome. Glad to have you on here. I know last week there was some troubles with the link. It's probably just I didn't post it right. I added an extra character. Whoops. No, I don't know. But who knows? All right. So I am Victory Saber 77. You can find me everywhere. Just look for it. But if you want to be on the show, the link is on my Facebook page, which is right underneath my name there in the little bar somewhere in there. And or it's also posted in the ROC Facebook group too, if you are part of that. Join us. We will be looking at some toy news at first, but we will get into the M.A.S.K segment. That will be a little bit towards the end of the show. It's going to be really good. We're going to look at everything about M.A.S.K, or at least hopefully majority of it. So, all right. So hopefully you didn't oh, what the hell's the M.A.S.K stuff? This is bullshit. It's coming. Just need to get through the other stuff.
Is there any time for any Rocky Dennis M.A.S.K? Any no?
Maybe. A little bit. All right. Oh, and for me, what did I get? I got a Play Arts Kai Iron Man. I think that's about it. I've been trying to save up because there's lots of things coming out this month.
Yeah.
And next month is TFCon, James.
I know. I'm hopefully still going. I don't know if I'm gonna be going, so we'll see.
We're just gonna send someone to get you. That's all.
Yeah. Kidnap him.
Somebody in it.
I think
Somebody in an 18-wheeler.
You gotta come with me.
God, do not send Chad Wiggum after me.
Come with me if you want to live. It's fucking Chat Wiggum. He's got a leather coat on.
He's riding a hog.
Hairs.
Come on.
Back.
Oh, shit. Man, get in the 2-wheeler with me. Come on, get down.
Come with me.
Come with me, Saber.
Come with me.
Come with me, Saber. Come with me now.
All right, we're never gonna get this shit started.
All right.
If we go on an Arnold binge, we're never gonna get this shit going.
All right, so you can see the logo, Plastic Fanatics, Late Night Aftercast, episode 107. Don't all speak at once.
Look at the skills.
All right, okay, so you can't see it.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, so there it is. Here is the new logo, thanks to Jisk. We put our collective minds together, and that's what we came up with for Plastic Fanatics.
Awesome.
So, now you guys can get your stamp on your, on your arm, leg, whatever. Represent. It's all good. I don't mind.
That'll make a good BH tattoo.
It will be. I'm getting it on my tushy.
That's what I said.
But it should be good. But yeah, that's the logo. And hopefully, I believe we're in the process. I think, and thanks to Ace Milo, we will have Plastic Fanatics on iTunes. So for the one person who wants it really bad on iTunes, there you go. No, just kidding.
You gonna do shirts?
No. Well, maybe. We did do a logo. I asked Just to do some 80s stuff. And one of them looked like an exercise logo. I was like, what the hell? But the one, though, I really liked, and I think we may do a shirt. Maybe have to clean it up just a little bit. But we did the Thundercats kind of logo.
Oh, sweet.
And so I might do a shirt of that.
Awesome.
But yeah,
it's awesome.
So, there we go. But yeah, Plastic Fanatics, it will be on iTunes, and that's the new logo. I came up with this one. We did have it black lettering on a white background, but I think this one pops more. But if comment if you like it. If you don't, there you go. All right, moving on. Some plugs I need to do here. We have Enter the Realm on Monday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Join the Jackal Squad. If you're not doing anything Labor Day, even if you are doing something on Labor Day, watch the ETR show. Really good.
It's only Labor Day. Come on, guys.
Come on.
No fireworks involved. You'll be home.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And it's also followed by the ROC Hangout, which is usually around 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, hosted by the ambassador, Tommy Barricade, along with his co-pilots, Eric and BX, and occasional Kid Matt.
Can I just pop in there real quick? Sorry, we have Hangout news.
Oh.
We kind of all came up with a decision here, and I think we're going to roll it out this week. The Hangout's great. We're still going to have a Hangout after Enter the Realm, but we're going to move the televised show to Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern. We've been thinking about it for a while. We think after guys watching ETR for 220, maybe 2.5 hours, that another hour or 2 or 3 on a televised Hangout might be a little too much. People may not be able to hang around, check it out. So to make the Hangout kind of like its own thing, we're going to switch that to Tuesdays and see how that is. See if there's more participation. Not that we lack participation, but we want to try to get different people in the mix and stuff like that. So we're gonna try that out for a couple of weeks and see if that works. I mean, we're still gonna do the Hangout after ETR. It's just not gonna be broadcasted. It's just gonna be a old school, what's up, everybody? Let's chill type thing.
Okay, cool. So ROC Hangout will be Tuesday. It'll be dinner time. The broadcasted version, and then, but still, like Dust said, following the ETR show, there will be a non-broadcasted Hangout. And then we also have Figga Banging every other Wednesday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All of these shows are on the Realm of Collectors YouTube channel, so go like and subscribe if you haven't already. And you can also find these on other various social medias if you don't like YouTube. Podbean. iTunes, give them a 5-star rating. As Chris would say, that's what the cool kids do. I think. I don't know. Probably butchered that. And other shows in the network. We have Nerd Rage Radio, which has joined YouTube. So that's awesome. So I can finally watch their show. Shattercast Uncut, Toy Detox, and you can't forget our Deluxe Baldwin Hail Hasbro reviews. Floor time.
Hey, James.
Nothing like it. Nothing like it.
Hey, James. Speaking of what the cool kids do, I heard on SCU that there is a name for the network now.
Yes, there is.
Ooh.
Did,
what is it, TJD?
You gonna roll it out? You want to roll it out, Brian?
I thought Jay might know, but it is called the Cool Table.
The Cool Table.
I haven't watched yet.
Yeah, and they included you in there, so here we are at the Cool Table right now.
Yes.
Oh my God,
that is.
We are at the Cool Table.
Oh, the official name for the network is the Cool Table.
Oh my God.
Because let's face it, we're
Seat's
all
taken.
at the Cool Table.
Awesome. That's cool. That's awesome. All right. Well, now I got to change up my promo. But that's awesome. But again, go check out these shows. They're on YouTube. Nerd Rage Radio. I think there's 2 of them out there, but I think they're going to be getting rid of one of them. But it's the one that has the logo that you see here on the screen. But also they're on iTunes. Give them a 5-star rating also, because I told you to. Or Charles will come after you.
Yeah.
So watch
And
it.
you don't want Charles to come after you.
You don't want him or Savage.
That's right.
All right, so a little bit of news, movie news. We saw that Deathstroke is coming to the DC Movieverse, according to Ben Affleck. So that's pretty cool. You guys stoked about that?
Yeah.
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 Why does he
Good
look like
character.
Sector?
Come on, man. Keep your Mortal Kombat fantasies to yourself. But okay, now you just.
So you guys think he's gonna be a main villain or maybe a side villain or?
He looks like Iron Man meant to me.
Because everybody's hoping for that Joker Batman movie.
Yeah.
I think whatever Shao Kahn wishes.
Oh, shit.
Well,
let's put it this way. Let's pose a question.
Batman movie.
Do you want him as a main villain, or do you want him to be more of a side character and kind of plotting behind the scenes?
Which movie?
I don't know. Which one would you like? Another Suicide Squad, or you want him in Batman?
I want him as the main villain in Batman. I don't care.
I'd like to get a Teen Titans movie.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
me too. That'd be fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, there we go. We have that. And he's not wearing hockey pads. And we have a new character announcement for Arrow Season 5. I threw this out there. I don't really give a crap. But it looks like they're staying with the whole mysticism still. I don't know. Ishmael Gregor is the character. So, yeah.
Shout out to that guy.
Yep. Moving on, we have this guy, Frederick Schmidt, playing Metallo for Supergirl in Supergirl season 2. It's interesting, but I'm curious if he's going to be embargoed, and we'll see him in a Superman movie. But I guess not. But there we go. Because I know we're all waiting for Supergirl season 2 to start.
Oh, sure.
Oh shit! Yeah, CW. That's what I got tattooed on my other cheek. So here we go. We have this was kind of news, kind of interesting news that we saw on I think it was TFW. I saw this from Roll Call, a design for a Scorponok, G1 Scorponok, which would have been fantastic.
Yeah.
I like the color scheme. It screams G2, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
nice.
Uh-huh.
It's too bad Fun Pub is no longer.
Yeah, really.
But I thought that was interesting. I'd
Let me
buy it.
ask you, do you guys think we'll see it? You think the Hasbro will eventually do a class Scorponok?
Yes.
What'd you say?
I said, do you think Hasbro will do a Titan class Scorponok?
I would hope so.
Yeah, I think
They're doing
eventually.
Trypticon.
Uh-huh.
Most likely, they probably will.
Right, so it'll be a Trypticon with scorpion claws on it. Is
Yeah.
that how it's gonna work?
I hope not.
Pretty much.
I hope not.
It'll be
not.
they just turn Trypticon upside down or something,
Yeah.
and then
Lay him on his belly.
There you
The
go.
first Trypticon with walking action.
Lay Tripicon on his belly. His tail is the scorpion tail.
Right now they're running around. First person that could turn that Metroplex mode into a scorpion gets a bonus. Yeah.
Becomes chief executive operations officer.
Shit.
You get the gas card for 1 month.
Get the company car. And this was cool news. KFC is giving us a Victory Leo, calling it Jungle Warrior Simba.
Simba.
Now, are the
Simba.
rumors true that this is going to combine with Masterpiece Star Saber?
I'm hoping it's not a rumor, but yeah. I mean,
That would be
good.
very smart of them to do that.
Yeah.
yeah,
Unless, of course, they're planning on making their own, but why would you want to when there's already one that you can work with?
yeah.
And
On
KFC's doing a good job with their products, or they're stepping it up. So hopefully this is going to be good.
Blitzwing 5000 Victory Leo DiCaprio. I don't know why I found that funny.
They'll be snorting coke off RC's ass.
Oh, yeah.
But for those of you who have Star Saber, are you going to pick this up?
I just picked one up a few weeks ago, used, and it was for this purpose. And then I learned that Takara, I think, put theirs on hold, and then now here comes Keith with his. So I think, I mean, I'm excited for it, I guess. I don't really know much about the character, but combining robots is just fun stuff.
Sure, absolutely.
I love the Brave series.
I like lions.
Oh my. No, I think it's going to be cool.
Yeah.
And, I like Victory Leo. I like the fact that he was Jinrai till he became dead and he got reborn. So, all right, real quickly, I know this is probably older news, but Fans Toys is Trailbreaker, Outrider, FT25. We saw this on ETR.
February 2020 release.
Man.
KG
This
back.
fan toy, they just love doing that, don't they? Somebody else is putting something out, they go, well, we're going to do it too, like 6 months from now, you know?
Yeah.
Cock block.
So you have the nice Digibash for the cartoon, or do you like the toy?
Too much red.
For this one.
Yeah.
For this one, I went tune accuracy for this character.
I'm a sucker for blue eyes, baby.
Hey, the repro label for the insignia is going to go on this hood a lot easier than the other two we got coming. That's for sure. There it is, sold.
So
You had to fucking point that out, didn't you?
Yeah.
You had to point that out in the group, didn't you? You know what? I thought the same thing when I saw it. I was like, ooh, that little gap that this there. I was like, I don't know. So we'll see.
or are you guys still sold on Bad Cube?
That's what we were discussing. We were discussing the Bad Cube. There was some new pics of the test shot, the prototype, and there's an angle that's just not very flattering on it. Shows a little gap in the chest where the windshield meets the hood. It's a little too much.
Enough that you wouldn't pick it up and wait?
Well, who knows even if this is, I mean, come on.
Or you could be like me and just get Toy World.
Yeah.
I think that's the way to go.
Yeah.
Toy World? Toy World's been hitting it out of the park, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Dust after those Bad Cube pics dropped, I went back and looked at the MMC ones, and I think there's a pretty big gap there too that we just can't see with the angle.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the first time we've seen it at that angle, kind of. Yeah. It's a funny angle.
Now, do you guys think the height of this figure is okay? Do you think the height is matching up right?
He was always a tall dude, man.
Yeah, he was a big guy. It's true.
Yeah, I mean, it would be cool if they have it where Hoist can come down a little bit, because he was always that short little stumpy guy.
Right.
Yeah, that would be a
downer
if he is the same size.
Yeah, I'm sure that they'll incorporate. If this even comes out, they will incorporate it.
Yeah. Or do we wait for an official, because it looks like an official is on the way.
The writing is on the wall.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
What was it, Jay?
Oh, an official one.
Oh.
Since we're already getting what? This is 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, I think so.
Wow.
Yeah.
4.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, so here is Make Toys' Despotron. I know people are waiting for this sucker. Packaging looks good. Coming out fourth quarter 2016, retailing at BBTS. I know you can get it for cheaper. Get a base. 147. But here we see what's in the packaging. You get booklet, his fusion cannon, base, and you get some face plates, which is really cool. Now, I got a question for you guys. For Megatron, what type of accessories do you want your Megatron to come with, besides his obvious fusion cannon for the gun? But do you want his mace?
Yeah.
Yes.
Or would you rather have a silencer stock piece? Or,
Handcuffs.
Handcuffs.
One handcuff.
Lube.
Fuzzy ones.
Fuzzy pink handcuffs.
Really beat up worn Optimus.
Eyes needing them.
I mean, it's great that he's coming with the different faces. I like that.
Yeah.
It seems like that's like the going thing, like multiple faces as part of the accessories. And what were you saying, James? I'm sorry, I was just bopping for a second. What was that? What would I like as accessories for him to come with?
Like every iteration of Megatron that we've gotten, from MP5 to even Apollyon, you've got all of his accessory pieces. The gun, the K2 Vector Sigma, obviously his mace.
Can I honestly say something to you guys? All that bullshit's still in the box. I never took any of that out. I've never messed with it. A lot of figures, I don't do that. So for me, honestly, if it's going to cut down the cost, just give me the fucking figure.
Yeah,
I don't need all that extra.
That's a good point.
I mean, or do you guys just expect it? Like, if I'm getting my Megatron, it better come with that mace. It better come with this.
Well,
it better come with a Crimzeek.
Crimzeek.
That'd be awesome. Really?
Or would you rather have the silencer piece? I'd rather have that stock.
Because that's something you could use in its alt mode.
Yeah.
Like the key for Vector Sigma. Great. What are you gonna do in alt mode? Oh, shove it in the fucking barrel tip. I don't know. Just it sits in the box or it sits in a baggie in a drawer somewhere. That really doesn't do nothing for me. It's when the companies charge a little bit more money and add in these little doodads and whatnot to make us feel that we justify their price point.
Yeah, that's true.
That's just me. That take Sun Surge, for instance. The price point was pretty high for what you got. Very little plastic quality on that thing. It's kind of it's very light, but they threw in 75 rims and a kid in a wheelchair with bad legs that fall off every 3 minutes. Just. Does it justify that price point? No, but I feel that they thought that we got to give these guys something, so they kind of know,
Yeah. Well, how about DX9's Mitron? Coming this month, it seems like. Retailing around $130.
To me, the best part about that figure is the box. That box. Dude,
well, I don't have a picture.
That box is awesome.
Yeah, it's a nice artwork on that. They always do nice on their boxes.
But you don't even like the head sculpt? I mean,
yeah.
I don't know.
I think cartoon accurate. I do think his head sculpt is the best. It's probably the big item in the series.
I think we discussed this on Enter the Realm, and I was like, if you could take just a little bit of each one and put it together, I think we would get our Megatron. It seems like there's some things that Apollyon does well. There's some ties Despotron does well. There's things that this Mitron does really well. But there's some things that they don't do well across the board.
How thick that handle is.
Yeah, that's going to be every single one.
No. That's a lot
C5 was just absolutely huge.
Hegemon was the same way. Shout out to Hegemon. I love that figure.
It's a good figure.
Yeah, the transformation for the Despotron looks really fun.
Yeah.
It just looks cool to me. I don't know. It looks really how they got shit to tuck away. It's amazing.
Yeah, that's amazing.
I think that Despotron's legs are really clean.
Me too.
The shoulders are kind of too bulky and beefy. I don't like the little Beetlejuice head. I think his head is too small. It's just misproportioned for that chest. The chest is really big, and with the shoulders like that, it's just really wide to me. A linebacker, I always called him. But I'll probably pick him up just to check him out. And who doesn't want Megatrons? The more, the merrier.
And it is Make Toys. Make Toys, like we said.
Yeah.
Is quality.
Right.
So.
Yeah, it's good stuff. So.
It's a brand you could trust.
Yeah. Really don't like his hands, Mitron's hands. I don't know. They just look too. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, I like.
What is that pose? Like, is he trying to crip?
Probably.
It's his Phantom Trigger that's no longer there.
It's the best part of all of them? The fact that we have a choice.
Yeah.
True. That's true.
Across the board. So.
Yeah. Good point.
I may give guys a lot of shit about, me not liking the way Despotron looks or this guy, but, it's great that we all have choices,
Yeah, get what you like, what you want in your collection.
Mm-hmm. And then when you start seeing people selling these fucking things off because they get them and they're like,
one thing on this DX9, man, it looks, with all those panels that fold, like all those little lines and gaps or whatever, I don't know, it just kind of looks a little unfinished.
Yeah.
And who's to say they're actually going to stay plugged in when you're trying to pose it?
Yeah, I started listening. I didn't finish SCU this week, but they were discussing that that hole in the arm that I didn't even notice until they mentioned it. To be quite honest with you.
Yeah.
Oh, in the armpit there.
And then looking at it, yeah, and then look on the shoulders, the holes in the shoulders. I'm pointing at the screen like you guys can see me. And just I don't know, just the way that barrel looks is kind of odd to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what? When people are selling it cheap in the groups, I may just pick it up to check it out. And who the hell doesn't want a nice Megatron shelf?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still keeping my Apollyon. I still.
Oh yeah, me too.
What it's worth.
I like the way he looks in certain ways, and I mean, like we're looking at them all now. Certain ones the legs are cleaner, and some of them the shoulders are cleaner. The other one the chest is too big, but this chest is good. This one the belly. That one's the crotch plate,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess we just got to Frankenstein it.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Mitron's killing.
So it's all about that one missing screw. Shout out to Disc.
Oh man, that's funny. Okay, now we're looking at Primo Vitalis upgrade kit for the Combiner Wars Optimus Prime.
I really.
You really would.
It's ridiculous, man. This is ridiculous.
But it does do quite a bit for $50.
I know, but you might as well get another figure, man. You might as well just buy a new figure.
Yeah, but you got to remember, add-on kits are not cheap. Look at City Commander. I'll always go back to Fans Project City Commander because
that was expensive.
$100.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Protector, armor for Rodimus. That was expensive.
Yeah. Was that like wasn't that a $90 kit?
Yeah.
For Rodimus, wasn't that like about $100?
Yep.
Look at that. Look at the difference. It's like,
wow.
Yeah, it makes it MP scale.
Yep.
It's crazy.
But
It
you know
doesn't
what?
even look. Wow.
It's hard. It's even hard to get that Optimus Prime now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that-
you don't
that
see
op-
that on the shelves anymore.
That Optimus Prime is going for like $40-$45 on eBay now.
And this, there's another kid out there, Boss.
What's up, Dom? By the way.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's kind of done.
Yeah, Dom, speaking of that figure, as soon as the add-on kit was announced, I picked up a second one.
Yeah,
But,
like it was $40 without even that add-in kit announced.
Yeah.
I'm actually going with the Belzevoss one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, if
I
you
feel
want a really cool IDW Voyager scale, just go with fucking Orion. That's a great figure.
Yeah.
It is.
And you get the render form head if you can find that.
Sorry, Russ, man, I cut you off.
No, so you're good. No, you're good. I do like to make them taller because standing next to that leader class Megatron, he looks a lot better.
Yeah. Scale's much better.
Yeah.
I mean, it's amazing. They could put a fucking dress on a pig, man. That's great.
Yeah, good point. That's exactly what
Well, let's put it this way. It's better than buying, let's say, the combiners to make them into that god-awful Optimus, whatever the hell he's called.
Yeah.
Combiner thing.
I mean, I guess you could go this route if you don't want to spend $350 on an MP10. You know what I mean?
If you still got Megatron in your MP, you got your Seekers, your leader class Seekers.
Everybody knows you're not a real collector unless you spend double.
Of course, obviously.
Now,
You're not a real
I remember a while ago I saw an add-on kit. Is this the same kit, or was that the Beelzebub kit?
The Beelzebub.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's two different ones.
Because
Supposedly,
I don't think the Beelzebub one advances the height like this does.
No.
It does not. Yeah.
that's the thing. Supposedly, the guy that designs this S&D kit, like Beelzebub has like ripped him off supposedly for like 2 or 3 different kits. According to what he said, anyways.
But he said thing.
What, do they flip-flop this time?
Yeah.
You do get weapons, which is nice. I mean, this is all for $50. I mean, you got the add-on stuff for the Combine Mode, which, yeah, like you're gonna really use that. But I like the weapons. That's pretty cool too. Besides making them this huge.
I don't know, man. Prime's Energon weapons are supposed to be orange, not blue.
Man,
that's my own little thing.
Can't win with it. You're gonna still buy this, right? Though.
No, I'm going Beelzebub because the Beelzebub one doesn't give it the IDW look, right? It gives it smokestacks and things like that. So.
Yeah, it gives it more of a G1 look.
Yep.
But that looks really, really cool, man. Really does look cool.
Yeah.
You got truck mode. It's down there. There's his gun. There's him holding his combiner head.
Yay.
There he is, shooting out into the distance. Go long. And we're moving on to other stuff. All right, we're out of the Transformer stuff, moving into other collectible stuff. So we're looking at the Marvel Comics subscription service free figure. This is the Captain Marvel, the Carol Danvers version. And I believe this is a 3 3/4 inch. Like they've done in the past. They've done an Archangel. They did Nick Fury at the very beginning and such. So, and then you get all this other cool stuff. There's all the information if you like. Pause now if you want.
What up, look?
And moving into some NECA stuff. This stuff is finally out. And if you go to NECA's eBay page, or I think it's on Amazon too, you can pick these guys up. Guys and gals. We got Vasquez. Well, maybe might cast fire as a man, but whatever. And then we got.
Never been mistaken for a man.
There you go.
No.
And then we got some Toys R Us exclusives coming out this fall. So if you did pick up the
Queen.
Red Queen from Genocide, now you got some minions for some warriors.
Is that what's Genocide? Is that a game?
It was a comic. Then we got the glow-in-the-dark thermal vision warrior alien from AVP. Who doesn't like a glow-in-the-dark figure?
But
And then this was actually at San Diego Comic-Con, but we're getting it at Toys R Us. You get the Grid Alien taking on the Celtic, which has battle damage and such. So,
exclusives are not exclusives anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, Marvel Legends.
well, I mean, this is just one from each of the last wave that they put out.
Yeah, but this was a SDCC.
STD?
Or STD if you want. Whichever floats your boat.
Burn!
It hurts so much, I can't stick it in anymore.
Rufus!
So we got some NECA Bill and Ted's Most Excellent Collection.
Cool.
Corresponding to a new release on Blu-ray. There is a Rufus. Love the packaging. Comes in a
that's
phone
the
booth
box?
packaging. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
that's fucking dope. That's great.
That's fucking
That is
badass. I don't like that style, but
That's awesome.
it's not something I collect, but that's on point. I like that.
And it's a box too, so it's collector friendly.
Yeah.
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 I ain't buying it, but it's cool.
And then we got Bill and Ted.
Would you buy it if it was green?
If they had a green Rufus with creams and ointments, yes.
All right, next. I'm
It's
sorry.
like
I'm
her-
sorry. I'm sorry, Jim.
No. This is gonna be a long show because we need to get to the mask thing's gonna probably be a little long, but we got Star Wars and then we're done.
All right, let it roll, guys. Let it roll.
So 3 3/4-inch Star Wars figures. This is part of the Rogue One series. We're looking at KT5. Oh. 5 points of articulation. 5 are great points of articulation. Glad they went backwards. So. Well, if you're familiar with the Clone War stuff, we had a lot of great articulation, and then he did the Vintage Black series, and then, you know what? Rebels came along, they gave us the 5 point. I'm like, okay, keep it to Rebels? No, it's everything. So, we're getting a Sergeant Jenner, so... we got the Rebels Sabine.
Oh, she's going to be in Rogue One. That's great.
Isn't it? Well, no, there's no Rogue One.
Shut up.
Just
the
got the
Rogue
back.
One wave.
I can't wait for
Just
Rebels
for
to
the
come
audio
back.
listeners,
Yeah,
that's
see,
all.
you have to look for the subtitle. You gotta look for the subtitle.
And then we got Kanan in Stormtrooper disguise. This I really like. We have the Rogue One Stormtrooper, but you get to customize it. So it comes with two different, or a total of 3 chest pieces.
These are 3.75 though, right?
Yeah, and no, if that was Black Series, you get 3 different figures. They'd make you buy that 3 times.
$79.99.
Yep. No, this is a 3 3/4-inch line. I do like the fact that you get the battle damage there, or you can make them into like a sergeant, lieutenant, whatever, with the Paldron. Cool.
I believe that's a field commander general. That's
My bad. I will flog myself later.
You're gonna get the hate mail.
I already do. It's all good.
Realm.
Still looking at the Star Wars Rogue One 3 3/4-inch figures. We got Sergeant and Juice. We got Princess Leia from Rebels. And we got Vader. Who doesn't need another Vader?
I do.
Don't look that nice.
Yeah.
Does anybody here actually collect 3.75?
Echo.
Echo.
Echo one.
I'm not talking about the Clone Wars Echo character.
I don't think it's me.
But what were you saying?
Does anybody here actually collect 3.75?
No.
I collect the Walmart ones, but I believe they are now going to be discontinuing that line.
The Black Series ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I've seen or read somewhere that they're actually they're releasing Ahsoka, I think, still. But then after that, I think they're done, and there's some other characters.
Fucking Jisk. Sorry.
Jisk?
In the chat.
Nice. And we got this dude, Rogue One, Chirrut. I'm not going to pronounce these names, but I need more to drink before I start pronouncing these names. But we get this dude, director. What's it say? Krennic? Whatever. White dude with white cape.
That face.
He looks important.
He looks important. He looks constipated. Guess X will relieve all. And then we got this one. Let's keep moving. We're looking at Captain Andor. Mustache Man.
So that guy stole Han Solo's winter coat.
Yeah.
Since this is a prequel, I think Han stole his coat.
Oh, is that how it works?
Oh yeah.
That's how it works.
Well, maybe in the Han Solo movie. Wait, right? Yeah, Solo movie. He takes it back or something.
The quest for the Hoth coat. Come, Chewie.
Everybody's fighting over South Pole code.
That's just and Disney's just reeked. I don't know, whatever. But okay, 2-packs here. Yeah, I don't care, but you get some extra weapons. We have the Stormtrooper taking on Baze. Not bad.
Is that the same dude from The Hobbit? The guy behind Brian?
Yes. That is Thorin. There is a picture of Thorin behind Brian. And then we have another 2-pack, which is cool because we get the Seventh Sister, the Inquisitor, from Rebels, along with Darth Maul.
Yeah.
I like that.
That's not bad. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'd rather see her in the Black Series, but still.
So would I.
Yeah, that's true. Both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, then we got this AT-AT, which is this the one that you can control with your phone? I believe that we saw at SDCC.
Why does it have a PP panel?
That is a removable cargo space with zipline. And don't forget, Nerf projectile.
Why is it yellow?
To bring out its eyes. I have no idea.
Nick, don't ask those questions. It's just roll.
It's so that it's camouflaged in the yellow snow, I think.
Yes. We need to hide. Quick. Everybody, open up the side windows and pee. Pee on it quickly. Now lay down.
We're just melting the snow, sir.
Lay down. Just lay down.
But the Stormtroopers, man, they miss everything, man.
But
So it's an AT-AT with Wampa piss action.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's where when they're in Wampa country, you know.
The Wampas will leave us alone if we sent this AT-AT.
All right, guys.
Please mark it.
They throw a piss joke out there, everybody goes crazy.
We do. All right, so last week we looked at a Star Wars Stormtrooper helmet, much like the Kylo Ren. Well, they're giving us a Rogue One Death Trooper helmet. So, I'm surprised Disney likes Death Trooper, but hey, whatever.
But he's sad. Look at those eyes. He's sad.
No.
It's got green.
You're buying it.
It's a blue green.
Surprise. With Disney, I'm surprised they haven't called a Princess Trooper or something stupid like that.
Look at the face sculpt on this B. Arthur looking motherfucker.
This is the Black Series 6-inch B. Arthur from Rogue One, the director.
B. Arthur.
Odd. But, there you go.
He looks official.
It is official. This is really cool. I will army build these guys.
I want to thank him for being a friend.
What's this here?
This is the what is it? I forgot to write it down. Something Snowtrooper or Stormtrooper.
Scarf.
Scarf? It really does it say scarf?
It does. It says Scarf Stormtrooper.
All right, there you go.
From the Paris Fashion Show.
Here at Plastic Fanatics, we are professional. So Google it.
It says
He's
squad
not bad
leader.
looking.
He's wearing that
different.
He's wearing that new Yeezy, son.
I wonder if it has a removable helmet. I doubt it, but it looks cool.
Yeah.
And then we got
Yeah,
C-3PO.
Oh, with the red arm?
Yep.
Yeah.
The Resistance version. Doing the crotch chop. Almost. Close.
Ah. Oh, DX.
YMCA. YMCA.
Master, I have 2 words for you.
All right. Now we also got some Star Wars Elite series. These are the Disney Store exclusives. They have die-cast in them. That doesn't mean that they're good. But some of them are good, some of them are not.
No, sure doesn't.
Yeah. Grievous. But Jyn Erso. And they're a little bit bigger than your normal 6-inch black series figure. They're like more of a 7.
That's what she said, man.
That's what they always say.
Bunch of fucking comedians.
Hello, ladies. And now we're looking at Captain Andor.
So there he is. He's stealing Han's coat again. Just saying.
Yeah, look at that. He's
Stealing Han's coat and Poe Dameron's facial hair.
Man.
Damn.
And then we're looking
Why's
at...
a blind dude got a gun?
Sure, he's using the Force, man. He's using the Force. Don't hate.
oh, the dude's blind.
It's Donnie Yen blind,
Sure
bro.
it.
Didn't even know that.
Can't you see I'm blind?
And then we're looking at Baze.
Right, Thorin.
Thorin. Bodai.
Will
And Will
Smith.
Smith. And Will Smith, yeah, man.
He kind of does like Will Smith. Man.
He does a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
What is it, like, what, Hancock?
Happy Will Smith.
It's the Hancock version. Yeah, we got the Imperial Death Trooper. This one
Oh,
is...
he's cool looking.
Yeah, he's nice, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, Ed and John Addict in the chat said, "Who posed these guys? Ace." Yo, that's the joke of the night, man. That was good.
Nice. John Addict. Nice.
I gotta send him $1 at PayPal. Yo, Ed and John Addict,
Shout
hit me
out.
up with your PayPal. I gotta send you $1 for that one.
Now we got K2SO. It's like a pretty cool character. And then C2B5.
Black R2D2. All right.
Hey. No, wait. I'm not even going to go with that joke. I'm not going to even go with the joke.
Hey, you know what would happen
that
if it was a Michael Bay movie?
Now we're moving into some figure
This
arts.
looks good.
So the Imperial Death Trooper looks nice.
It's not bad. It looks thin.
Han Solo is going to be the big time one, I think,
yeah.
coming up.
And he comes with 2 holsters.
Yeah.
That looks great. That's the classic right there, man. It looks.
Yeah, he looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ace definitely didn't pose that one.
We have the hover tank driver. Not too bad.
Wait, that's from Rogue One, I guess. Okay.
Yes. And
Is that
everywhere.
Is that Toothpick Vic?
K2SO.
Toothpick Vic? Look at those legs.
He's
He's got J. Rue's legs.
just all spoon
And then we have
legs.
the Rogue One Stormtrooper. Yes, they did release a Stormtrooper, but that was not the Rogue One. So now you guys get to army build this one. And there's the Shore Trooper, is what Figure Arts is calling it.
I like this guy. I think he's cool.
Wow, there's a lot of color on that one.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really taking a lot of chances with these designs. They're different.
Mhm. Yeah, they are.
Makes you wonder why you didn't see anything like this in the future.
Yeah, really, right?
Right after this movie, the Emperor said,
No more colors.
No,
No more. Yeah,
No.
exactly.
they're not gonna fight on the beach anymore. So that's
Yeah. No more
Execute order
Club Med
23.
fighting.
Plain Jane.
Everything in the Empire will be white.
We lost the plans because of the colors.
We all are colorblind anyway. So. But remember, these are the Star Wars figure arts, so they're gonna have a little bit more of a price point.
That's true.
But spread your wings for savings at Geico.
Hey,
There's
cry
Matt.
baby. All right.
Now we're looking at the unmasked Kylo Ren.
Yeah, I was looking
Mr.
at
Pouty.
that two-bedroom bungalow that was there earlier for $1.15.
Nice. It looks like Welcome Back, Cotter.
Welcome back.
So there you go. Doesn't look too bad. I mean, but you have so many choices. You have M.A.S.K. Hell, if you want the Disney Store exclusive Elite version, you also have the Star Wars Celebration exclusive also. I don't know. Whoop, I passed.
You had big head Kylo Ren. That's bigger head Kylo Ren.
But we know that Tommy, this is right up your alley. So these are the accessory pieces you get. You get his lightsaber. You get just the hilt. You also get Vader's burned up mask, and then you also get him holding his mask. It's actually part of his hand.
Oh, that's cool.
So. All right, and now we have M.A.S.K's Darth Vader.
Wait, they're making another one?
Yeah, this one's based off of Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah.
Is he using diapers? What the hell?
He does look like he's
packing.
Got some enhancement there.
Yeah, Vader's packing some meat.
It's an enhancement.
Looks like he's got a couple of pounds of Virginia ham hiding down there.
Please, must.
Like he's like to see you, man.
He's a man's man.
Obi-Wan was so much larger than mine, so make me a man.
The exclusive Rhino 7 Vader.
So it's not too bad looking, but
what kind of weird torso joint is that?
Yeah, but look at this. The unmasked version doesn't look too good. Looks like
is that McFarlane?
No,
that looks like fucking Enemy Mine.
Bond, is that you?
Remember that shit? Enemy Mine?
Yeah.
That's what he looks like.
Yep. Dennis Quaid and Louis Gossett Jr.
That was a great fucking movie.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah, I'm watching it after the show.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna throw that on the list this week. So, Enemy Mine, guys. Enemy Mine.
Yeah, good flick.
And then we have Star Wars, the M.A.S.K. Star Wars Rey. This doesn't look too bad.
Yeah, this big
Not bad at all.
Yeah, that doesn't look too bad.
Yeah. And you can cover up her face if you don't like it.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
You can put that on your Hasbro one.
I'm getting to a point now where I just started expecting to see. There you go. That's what I was about to ask. Where's her lightsaber? There it is.
Lightsaber's there. But and she also comes with a gun. But I do like this accessory piece, which I don't think we've seen yet, is the helmet.
Oh.
Not that we need it, but you know it's kind of cool.
That is pretty cool.
It's new.
She come with a Crim Zeke?
No. Yeah. She's not packing heat with Megatron, no.
Fuck. Does she come with a mini Megatron?
Yes.
Awesome.
No.
But.
All right.
Fuck.
Damn it. All right.
It's a lot of accessories. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
We all know this is the meat of the Star Wars collectors, the Legos. So I don't know why they're bringing this back. I just want to showcase this because I don't know why they're doing this. A lot of these are clearanced at all the stores that I've been to. Target, James, it's
Wally World.
I know.
These are actually good, man. I have a few of these, man. These are really good.
What's Lego? You're gonna get people mad if you say Legos. It's Lego. Lego. I know. I forgot. Don't add an S. Shh. Okay, go back.
Legos.
So we're looking at Sergeant in there, so. And then
that's another dislike.
USO. Again, these are the Lego Star Wars framed figures that you just put all the armor pieces on or all that. Kind of like Bionicles.
That one looks cool.
The Death Trooper.
Yeah.
Death. Lady Death. I remember that comic. That was good. Brian Polito. Love it. Stephen Hughes.
Chaos Comics.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Evil Ernie. Love it. She had some big ones. Moving on. All right, so Imperial Assault Hover Tank we're looking at. Star Wars, again, Lego. Now, most of this stuff should be out by Force Friday. I know Toys R Us put up their little timer again, but I've seen a lot of this stuff released prior, if you just check some certain stores. But we're looking at the AT-ST Walker.
Are there any Lego toilers this time around?
I don't know.
Aren't they big on like stuff like that?
Why am I not seeing any Forrest Whitaker figures?
Maybe they didn't sign off. I don't know.
Mm.
TIE Striker and the Rebel U-Wing. U-Wing, goddamn. All these different class fighters. U-Wing fighter. A-Wing, B-Wing, X-Wing, Y-Wing. Man.
A-Wing bomber.
And then we have Krennic's Imperial Shuttle, which looks like just a Kylo Ren's ship, retooled. Cool. But here's the big one. The Death Star's coming back.
Nice.
$400 of goodies. Right.
It's four. Shit.
Shit is right.
I want to get one for my kid.
$399.99.
But think about it though. It is over 4,000
When is a KO a KO?
That's crazy.
Where's the Mega Block version? But you usually pay about $100 for 1,000 pieces, so it's roughly, equivalent. It's exactly the same thing, I believe, that was already released.
They did make some changes. I found an article on it. Yeah, they made a few tweaks here and there, and the figures are updated because they update the paint schemes on the faces and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, so they have the dual faces too, where you can have them screaming or have a serious look. I like that. That is actually kind of cool. The back of the packaging.
So this really is 300.
400.
Yeah.
400.
400.
Yeah, Lego. There's a Legos version coming out.
Maybe there's a Kubrick's or Build-A-Block.
Over 4,000 pieces. That bit is huge. I bet you it's big.
Oh yeah.
Fucking Duplo, maybe.
Duplo.
Comes in 10 pieces. Boom. All right, moving on. I think that is it. No, we have Star Wars Rebels Season 3 coming this fall. I just wanted to put this out there.
Hell yeah.
It's a really good-looking poster of Thrawn. You got Ezra with his new haircut, along with his green lightsaber. You got Maul in the background, and you got Sabine there. So, we'll see.
I like this Maul better than the one in Clone Wars even. I know it's a continuation, but I'm just saying like how he is now, like the growth of the character.
He's older now. He's like that old master kind of guy.
He is a character that it's weird to see him like progress throughout the entire fiction, just because like if you remember Phantom Menace, he didn't do shit. He had one line like at last we will have our revenge. Oh. Okay, and then slice.
Yeah. I mean, well, he did kill Qui-Gon. I mean,
he did. Yes, he did. He got that going for him.
Yeah,
if you kill Liam Neeson, you're a G.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Shit.
Season.
Man, you seen any of the Taken movie?
Hell yeah, you're a certified G, and you can't teach that.
All right, but yeah, this is gonna be cool. It's coming out. Looking forward to it.
Rebels doesn't take place that far before Rogue One, right? So that would have been interesting if they put Darth Maul in Rogue One.
Yeah. I'm just curious how they're all
in the
tying all this
back
together.
Maybe. What'd you say, James?
Well, I'm looking forward to finally getting all this stuff tied together, since we have
me too.
the established prequels, and then we got the Rebels, and then we got Rogue One, and then we're getting, we have the after, the original trilogy. What's going on? It's just, I'm just waiting for this, kind of like, wow, that's how they bridged it. Cool.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, but we'll see. Coming out, what is it? September? This month, end of this month or something, or maybe is it next month? I don't know. Moving on. Blast from the past time. All right, kiddies, this is the time that we're going to be taking a look at M.A.S.K, Mobile Armor Strike Command. So we're not going to look at that much. It's got like 3 pictures, so it's all good. Very small.
Yeah, right.
I wanted more.
So
there
we go.
I watched episodes to get ready for this.
Right on.
Man.
And we will be taking a look at, hopefully, a lot of it. I may miss certain things, but, this should help. Just if you're not familiar with the show, to go check it out, or maybe wanting to check it out, or if you're unfamiliar with some of the toys, this will give you a little bit of a guide of what, the toys are, characters, all that type of stuff. So the cartoon aired from 1985 to 1986. It has a 75 episode count. 65 of those was season 1. And then season 2 was the racing series, which only had 10 episodes.
Yay!
Yeah. As you see, Mobile Armor Strike Command, that's how you got M.A.S.K, and then Venom is the vicious evil network of mayhem. I will try to do my best to describe all this stuff for the iTunes listener, but this is going to be very heavily picture related, so you may want to watch it on YouTube.
You know they were cool because they used a K, man.
Yeah, there. All right, so we start off with the comics. We had a DC Special M.A.S.K preview issue back in the day, and it was free. I never got it, but oh well. But I think that was pretty cool, just to introduce the characters and the lines. It had a mini-series at first. It was a 4-part mini-series.
Yeah, I had that book. I remember that book. I wish I still had it.
They're not too terribly expensive.
Remember that? Yeah, I remember that cover too.
But
that was right around the time of like Man of Steel and all that too. I can tell because of the logos and shit.
Yeah.
Yep. And then here's episode or issue number 3, I believe. Or no, yeah. And then this is the last issue. 75 cents, not bad.
I wish comics still cost a buck.
Yeah. And then the regular series only lasted 9 issues. And I'm not going to feature all the issues. There's the first issue.
Yeah.
So.
Any idea on the creative team or no?
No.
All right.
I didn't want to dive that far in.
Don't want to go down that hole, man. Forget that.
I'm a cartoon more, but I thought this cover was great. M.A.S.K number 8. You got T-Bob on top of Hurricane, chilling, watching 2 girls in bikinis. I don't know, playing with a beach ball. Hot fun in the summertime. Little racy for DC back then.
Yeah.
It works.
Yeah.
Who watches the?
Yo, look at T-Bob chilling.
Yeah.
I know, he's awesome, dude. He's a pimp, man.
What's that lifeguard doing?
Right there.
What's that lifeguard doing there?
I see that. He's got some double hand over-under action going.
I know. All right, and we'll talk about this towards the end of the show, end of the segment of M.A.S.K, but IDW is, along with Hasbro, bringing back the franchise. And first issue of M.A.S.K. It's really done well as far as at least the artwork.
Yeah, that really looks fucking great, man.
It does, man.
We're looking at.
I mean, they modernized Condor, but they didn't modernize it too much. It still looks really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's cool that the team has Firefly in there, which is interesting.
Yeah, he was awesome.
Julio Lopez.
Yep. And we have Hurricane instead of Firecracker, and then Rhino, Condor, Gator, okay, so you got a whole bunch of cars, and then you got a hydroplane boat, or you got a boat next to them. But that's
the funny thing about M.A.S.K is like usually the the leaders of these cartoons, if they had a vehicle, it was like a huge vehicle. Matt Tracker had the IROC.
Yeah.
Thunderbolt.
Yeah.
Yep. And this is pretty cool. This is the sub cover. So we get to see Matt Tracker, who is African American now. We're going to discuss that at the end again. And then we have Miles Mayhem. And then I like this, that they're standing on the actual M.A.S.K. insignia.
Yeah.
IDW seems excited about this.
So.
And I can't wait for the Revolutionaries book they're doing.
Yeah. All right, and we also got comics in the toy lines, much like Superpowers.
Yes, I remember those little books.
And there's only 3 of them. But the first one, Flaming Beginnings.
That one came with Rhino, right?
What?
Yeah, that's Rhino.
Yeah. This was released with Wave 1.
I think would you say was it released with Rhino?
Yeah.
I don't remember. Were they randomly randomly released? I can't remember.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I don't remember. Looks like I remember the toys coming with comics or something.
Huh?
Didn't the toys come with little comics?
Yeah, this is what came with the toys. You had this issue, or you could get number 2, this one. The toys were manufactured by Kenner, but I'm kind of jumping ahead there, but as you can see, their logo. And then we had number 3, Assault on Boulder Hill. And you did get some really good in-depth knowledge of how they came about, opposed to what you didn't really get that in the cartoon. So I did like this. And speaking of the cartoon, you can get the complete official release from Shout Factory, but you do not get the racing series, so you only get 65 episodes. But as far as that's all that matters, right?
I mean, or you could just hit me up with a little USB stick, and I'll just send it right back to you.
Cool.
With the racing episodes.
Again, it aired in 1985, 1986. So we're going to get into the characters now. We're going to look at the anime, or the cartoon, and then we'll look into the toys. As I say, computers select the best agent for this mission. You got your little mass watch, ding, 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 ding. So,
can I just? I don't think it was always on point, that computer, because it would be like a desert mission with a gator.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Gloria Baker, shark.
Yes.
There's no water.
We may see a mirage. There may be a mirage in there. We get a little water action. We're good to go.
Yeah,
that's true.
Kind of off. All right, we have Matt Tracker here, who was the leader of the M.A.S.K team. His original getup, and the one that we see a lot of in the TV show, is his Thunderhawk uniform, or Spectrum mask. I'm totally butchering this, but whatever.
I just realized Thunderhawk is a Camaro, and Bumblebee is a Camaro. And then, oh no.
No relation.
Yeah.
That's what you think until Michael Bay gets a hold of it.
The worlds are colliding.
Please, now you just we're done. Goodbye, childhood. Hello, alcohol.
Yeah.
He was voiced by Doug Stone, which, just like the Filmation stuff, there was only like a handful of voice actors that did all the characters. All right, so he had multiple suits in the show. This is his Ultra Flash mask, the one that he used when he was the driver of Rhino.
Yes, yes.
Again, he would always use the Spectrum Ultra Flash, or he'd say Spectrum Hang Glider, and
Yeah.
there is some variations to what they said on the show, which we'll get into here too.
Hey, Dust, you getting any
Rhino was such a good toy.
Yeah, it was.
Hey, Jane, can you go back one?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I was just wondering if Dust got any tune tickles from that Rhino drawing. Look at that thing.
Which one? The one at the bottom on the right?
Yeah.
Battle mode.
And that has to be from the later racing series.
Now, I will admit that we talk about Transformers with all their color errors and all that. M.A.S.K is 10 times worse.
Yeah,
they'll have a mission where they're like, okay, we need Buddy Hawks, but the one that shows up is like Hondo. And it's like, this is kind of weird. And I predominantly watched the majority of this entire series just because a lot of these photos I had to get off of the TV because you can't find them anywhere. So
That's crazy.
hopefully they came out okay.
Fucking Google Images, man. 10, 15 years ago, you find this shit everywhere.
No.
Yeah.
This is all my shit. So,
Nowadays, you can't find
sucks.
good shit no more.
Here he is. This is his last
Yes.
uniform in the first season. This was his Lava Shop mask. He was part of the. He was the driver for Volcano with Jacques Lafleur. So, not too bad.
Volcano. I love that mask. I always loved it.
Hey, Dust, do you think you can't find stuff on Google anymore because they keep correcting the spelling of command now?
Probably. I tell you what, I put mask in Google search, I get Rocky Dennis.
All right, and then we
I
have
love that fucking movie.
Scott Tracker, voiced by Brennan Thicke, and T-Bob, voiced by Graham McKenna.
Always gotta have that fucking kid with his companion.
Kid, yeah, with his companion.
So
Didn't
Matt,
T-Bob turn into some kind of scooter or something?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
You got the picture there.
Yeah, I thought
So
so.
Matt Tracker had two brothers then?
Huh?
Did Matt Tracker have two brothers then? Because didn't Miles Mayhem kill one of his brothers or some shit?
In the comic, mini
Yeah.
comic, yeah.
Yeah.
That was kind of the backstory. That
And that's Scott is not his kid.
Scott's his brother's kid.
Yeah.
It's his nephew.
Oh, okay.
But they didn't
And,
go with that in the cartoon.
Yeah, but
You don't
that's
really
a great. I think we spoke about that once when we were talking about Mask on one of the older shows.
Yeah.
How he killed him. He killed him for the technology, the mask technology.
Yep. It would be cool if they came back with this cartoon, made it more dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be awesome, actually. Yeah.
Be kind of cool.
Vincent D'Onofrio from Miles Mayhem.
All right.
I just remember that
Now we
when
have
a kid always
the,
get in trouble.
If you guys remember this screen, this was when the computer, he's asking the computer to select the best mask agents for each mission. So this is Bruce Sato. His mask was Lifter. He was mechanical engineer and design specialist. Vehicle codename Rhino. That should sound very.
No, you need to say it. Vehicle codename Rhino.
Rhino.
So, and then this is what he looked like in the show. He
Vehicle
was a
coding
co-pilot.
Condor.
He was a co-pilot with like Thunderhawk at times, but I'm not going to really get that depth. Alex Sector, his mask was Jackrabbit, computer and communications expert. Vehicle codename Rhino.
Right.
Not too bad.
Now,
He's a smart one.
he came with Boulder Hill, though, didn't he?
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll see that in the toy.
Fucking Matt Tracker had to be everywhere.
Yeah.
Fucking
Tracker, what an asshole. They just had to have every single
What
vehicle.
a fucking
that
douche.
derpy Rhino picture is getting me every time.
It looks like
Wait,
that. It looks like
what's
that
the
make
smoke
that dimensional Make Toys Optimus.
Is
Alright,
anybody
Dust,
looking at the
That's
picture in the
your
lower
Rocky
right?
Dennis Rhino right there.
Yeah. What is up with that smokestack in the wheel?
I get it. Remember, it's great animation errors. I love it.
Oh yeah. Love
Then we have Brad Turner. Mask is Hocus Pocus, which is great. Motorcycle and helicopter driver, the rock star of the team. Vehicle codename Condor.
No, wasn't he like an actor or something?
Like I just said, he was a rock star.
Oh, did you? Sorry.
No, that's all right.
Hey, if you guys want to start a mask collection, this is the piece to go start with. It's like a $25 piece.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites.
Well, it was the smaller one, but it wasn't like, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the only one I had as a kid.
Voiced by Graham McKenna. I forgot to say who voiced Alex Sector, but it's there in the notes. Brendan McCain. By Jove. I need tea right now. But Condor was great. I liked the fact that it had that light speed. You could
Yeah, I
go
forgot
really,
about
really fast.
that. Wow.
Those were-
Yeah.
Out of all the vehicles, the motorcycle is the fast one. Flat. But Now we're looking at Dusty Hayes, Backlash Mask, Auto Marine stunt driver. His occupation is a pizza. I don't know, delivery guy.
Yeah.
Pizza chef, all that. His vehicle code name is Gator.
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 Got
The Jeep that turns into a boat.
And you know what? No matter how many times he bolted and let the dough hit the ground, he still has his job.
He does.
Right in the middle of the work, he bolted, the dough land on the owner or whatever, and he just out the door. He's still working.
Yep.
He's voiced by Doug Stone.
That's it. Is that a fucking chicken?
He does. He loves all farm animals.
All right, man.
If you know
Man, to each his own, man.
Yeah.
He was a cool character.
Cock in A1.
Mm-hmm. You always got to hold on to the cop when you're driving, man.
Indeed. Hold on tight, my friend.
No gear shifter for him. He's holding on to something else. Next up is Hondo McLean. Blaster was his mask, weapons and tactical specialist. He was a history teacher. Vehicle code name Firecracker.
Man, that was a great video.
There you go. Yeah, well, was another good one.
And he had the
I never
motorcycle
had
on the
this one
back.
as a kid, but this one was badass, though.
Yep. Oh, jumped the gun there.
Well, that's right. We're getting to the toys, so we.
Jim, I really like these screen captures. The way you're doing this. This is fun.
Yeah.
Thank you. Here's
This
the
is really
animation pics of him. Voiced by Doug Stone again. This is his later costume.
Yes.
He's the only other one to actually have a second vehicle and a second mask in the first season. Besides Matt Schreck. I think, yeah. So, yeah.
Now,
We have
did he
Hondo
have-
McLean again, but stupidly they called it Blaster 2 for his mask. Weapons and tactical specialist, vehicle code name Hurricane, and the first episode it appeared it was called Night Stalker.
Night Stalker. Yeah.
Now, did he have two jobs? Did he have two regular jobs? Did he have two cars? This one or-
I did when I got the pics for this. He was a Cub Scout leader, so I think that was
Shout
his
out to
other
the
job.
Cub Scout.
That's a little weird.
Because that's how they had to put Scott and T-Bob into the damn story.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so there you go. And the funny thing is, he kept his original costume, but we'll see later on in the toy, he has a totally different costume. So keep that in the back. Now we have Buddy Clutch Hawks. His mask was Penetrator. Keep the jokes to yourself.
All right, guys, let it roll. Let it roll. Get it out of your system.
Sorry, I
was
drank
the-
enough beer for that to be funny.
He
Wonder what he did
maintained
for a
Boulder
living.
Hill. I put him as vehicle code name Firecracker Co-Pilot because that's the vehicle that he got most of the time.
Yeah, it's kind of like when Hondo took over the Hurricane, he kind of took over with Firecracker.
Pretty much.
Yeah, it's like his joint.
I passed it. Oh, I didn't put the picture in there. Son of a monkey's ass. I missed out on the picture. Oh, well. Moving on. We got Gloria Baker. She had aura for her mask. She was a champion race car driver, black belt in Kung Fu. Vehicle code name Shark. She was, I believe, Matt's love interest. Only female character on the team.
Right.
And we never got this. We never got the shark in toy form, but we'll get to that
Yeah.
when we get to the toys.
Is that a gremlin?
That is a Porsche.
That's a
Oh, okay.
Porsche, dude. The old school Porsche.
Yeah.
Alright, I see it now.
That would just be mean. Gloria, you get a gremlin.
That'd be awesome! Fuck yeah.
But I did like the fact that it turned into the submarine. That was pretty badass.
Mm-hmm.
Her
That-
mask is cool as shit.
Yeah, it is.
That James Bond car or something.
Yep. Oh, here it is. Whoops, I didn't put it in the right spot. Well, here's Buddy Hawks. So you get to see him. I did put him with Boulder Hill instead of Firecracker, just because you get to see the base.
Yeah.
So there you go. And there was a couple episodes where we actually saw that in action. But the funny thing is Venom never came back. Like, knowing full well, this is the mass base. No, we'll just get more done. Next up is Calhoun Burns. His mask is Gulliver, construction and demolitions expert. He is a cowboy. I think that's all he had as a profession.
Oh, he's a cowboy, all right.
Vehicle code name Raven. He had
He
the
like
best
them
vehicle.
whips and
Whips and chains and
lassos.
and
Always loved
spurs, chaps.
My God.
He have chaps too. Mm.
Get that. Get that.
Darkness.
All right. But cool
He
character.
sound like a hell of a man.
Best
I
vehicle
do
and best
declare.
because he could travel.
All right, James trying to do a presentation here, fellas.
So, well, whatever. You can just mute, I guess, the show if you want to just look at the pictures and get the information. But there he is. He did have 3 different versions of his vehicle. You could see that could go into as submarine mode. It actually flew, and it actually was just normal boat.
Kind of looks like Alf with that mask on.
Yeah, he does look like.
Yeah, he did.
This is a cool vehicle.
Back in. And we have Jacques Lafleur. Mirage was his mask. Natural disasters expert, vehicle codename Volcano. He was a lumberjack. Had a really bad accent. Brendan McCain was the voice actor, but he would always be like, "Hey, yo, Matt, what do you need?" It's like, "Shit, subscribe me. Please, it's going better. Come on." But this was a great one. Really love the vehicle.
I like how it's kind of like a bug mask.
Yeah, it's very odd looking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And being Mirage that he just puts out. Yeah.
Looks like an aardvark.
My power is to suck up ants. Now we have Julio Lopez, masked streamer. Sometimes he would call it streamer stickum or something like that. Expert in languages and cryptography. Vehicle codename Firefly, but at times it was called Dragonfly.
Really? I never noticed that.
Yeah. Animation pigs.
He had that killer porn stash going, too.
He did.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and he's got that whip action, too.
He does have the whip action.
Really cool toy.
Yes,
yeah,
it
it's
is.
a good toy.
Yeah, definitely.
Voiced by Graham McKenna. We have Ace Riker. Mask was Ricochet, but also sometimes called Boomerang. Expert air fighter and NASA pilot. His profession was a hardware store owner, which is interesting. Vehicle codename is Slingshot. This was a good vehicle, too.
Yeah.
You got 2 in 1. The mask looks nothing like, or the animation mask doesn't look anything like the actual toy, though. Mark Halloran was.
He wasn't like. He wasn't one of the big regulars either.
No.
Nah,
He was towards the end of the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering because I didn't recognize that really.
Yeah.
Moving on to Venom, we have Miles Mayhem, the leader.
Alright.
Mask was Viper. Vehicle codename was Switchblade. He was voiced by Brendan McCain.
You know, I was really thinking about selling my collection, and this is gonna really make me not sell it.
That's the reason why.
That's such a cool toy.
Yeah, it was. It was a really good toy. And then the Switchblade was awesome.
Yeah, the
I never had it.
was
I
good.
always wanted it, but
Yeah, same here.
It's fragile, though. Gotta be careful with that thing. Now we're looking at Miles Mayhem's Python mask, which was his look when he was a driver of Outlaw.
Yeah, that's a badass look for him.
Story.
Yeah.
Now it's Python, but sometimes it was Viper 2 in the show. So
Now, was there ever a toy made of this one?
yes.
Yes.
Well, we'll see.
I remember seeing it when I was a kid.
Yeah, it was pretty cool to finally have Venom with their own kind of like headquarters.
yeah.
Now we have Sly Rax here. His mask is Stiletto, vehicle code name Piranha.
Yeah, man.
He was cool.
Guys, check me out.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Him doing the commercials all the time, like, now back to Mask.
Yeah, Mask will be right back, and so will Venom. He was killing it, man, killing it.
Was it?
Awesome.
He was one of my favorite characters as a kid.
Now that toy was awesome too.
Yeah.
Looking at Cliff Dagger now, the muscle of the team, but not too bright. His mask was Torch, vehicle codename Jackhammer.
Yeah.
Torch on.
He was good. He reminded me of Rock Crusher from Cops.
Yeah.
It's actually got like the Venom. If you go back to the last one, it's got like the Venom symbol right in the middle.
Yeah.
I love that.
You know what? I always thought it was great when it transformed. He just popped out of the back and shit. Like,
Yeah.
How the hell did he get there, man?
Fuck yeah! This.
Oh yeah.
I know it's bringing back the memories, man.
Just wait till we hit the toys section.
There she is. Oh yeah.
And then we got Vanessa Warfield.
Yeah.
Was her mask, vehicle code name Manta.
Indeed.
And we see her a lot in the racing series.
Okay, because I didn't remember her and I haven't seen the racing series stuff.
This was a great toy as well.
Yes, the Nissan.
Oh, this was a toy?
Yo,
Yes.
we'll get to it.
Yep.
You'll see it.
I'm sorry.
I couldn't
No.
believe it. I couldn't believe it either.
Next up is Bruno Mad Dog Shepard. His Magnum Beam was his mask. Vehicle code name Stinger.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a good.
Another good one.
Another great character.
Yep.
Yeah. Good
Tell me your
character was
collection,
great.
Dust.
He was in the racing series too. That's where I got these two picks. But he was also in the regular season, first season.
Mm-hmm.
Next up is Floyd Malloy. Mask was Buckshot. Vehicle code name Vampire.
Vampire, yeah, I had that was cool too.
Did they make a toy of this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wait for the toy section.
He was one of the last ones I picked up.
Say toy again, Nick. Say
Toy?
For me, he was like the nemesis to Firefly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I always pictured him as.
You know, it's very similar, kind of.
Brendan McCain was the voice actor, and now we have Nash Gorey. His mask is called Powerhouse, but also sometimes referred to as Samson in the show. Vehicle code name Outlaw, voiced by Doug Stone.
I thought it was great because he was kind of like that nerdy, geeky guy, and the mask made him like a strong-ass, tough dude. Yeah.
Hey, James, could you go back one real quick?
Sure. Yes.
Doesn't he, like, in that last picture there, doesn't he remind you of Grifter from Image?
Oh, yeah. From Wildcats?
Yeah.
Wildcats.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry, I just...
No. You're absolutely right.
With this guy, didn't he like change didn't his persona almost change when he would have his mask on? When he would go from being, he'd always start acting like a tough guy too. That's why I can't remember his name.
Sometimes.
Kind of like, yeah. Something like he had a different personality or something. I don't know.
All right, moving into my favorite series. The second season, the racing series. 10 episodes long.
All right, guys. I'll see you later.
So, if you're not familiar with the racing series, they decided to not do the whole like identity, being covert. And now everyone knows who each other is, and they just race. That's all they do is they race for different prizes. So. We have Matt Tracker here. His mask is Shroud. Vehicle code name is Goliath, sometimes Goliath 1, which is the Indy car. Voiced by Doug Stone again. We have his Native American mechanic, Nevada Rushmore. Mask is Totem. Vehicle code name is Goliath or Goliath 2. He drove trucks. Voiced by Brendan McCain. His power was kind of just ridiculous. Totem on. Little totems would come out spinning. It's like, come on.
Sounds like a WoW shaman.
Yeah. Next up, Brad Turner. We see a lot more of him in this series. Eclipse is his mask. Vehicle code name is Razorback. Again, voiced by Graham McKenna.
What was the specialty of his vehicle?
He could go. It could like climb rocks. Cars could pass underneath it.
Yeah.
All that type of stuff.
Okay, that makes sense.
Prism missile. Yeah, nothing.
That's the one.
Prism missile.
And we have Ali Bombay. Mask.
Ali Bombay.
Oh, that's fucked up, man.
Yeah.
Vortex mask. Vehicle code name is voiced by Brian George.
That's a cool looking vehicle, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Stars and Stripes.
I miss the '80s so much.
I'm like, out of that mask anyway.
Basically took over Bruce Sato's, I guess, role as doing the whole like little quips here and there.
The mask is really cool. I really dig that mask.
But yeah.
That is cool.
Then we have Clutch Hawks, no longer Buddy Hawks. Now he's called Clutch Hawks. M.A.S.K was Ditcher. Vehicle codename was Wildcat, voiced by Mark Halloran.
So it was a wrecker. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite vehicles.
Looks like an owl, his mask.
Was that made into a toy also? Or
Yes.
No?
Son of a bitch! Next, we have the Tsar, Boris Bushkin. His mask was Comrade. Vehicle codename Bulldog, voiced by Doug Stone. Introduced in the first episode of the racing series. Posing as a Venom agent, but not. Another good vehicle. Ace Riker comes back. This time his mask is Cruise Control. Vehicle codename is Meteor. Voiced by Mark Halloran. Looks more like a pilot now. It's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you could split the vehicle, which is cool, which translated into the toy. And then we have Alex Sector, Dust's favorite toy to play with during.
I got him right here in my hand.
His mask was Disruptor. Vehicle code or his base of operations is the Collector.
Oh, poor guy. He went from having the cool Rhino. Was he part of the Rhino team to this?
And then now he just sits at different positions.
He works at a toll booth. Wow.
So.
Got demoted.
And he got a new color jacket. That's about it.
Wow.
Oh man.
Yeah. Then we have Dusty Hayes, which really got the shaft. He got his mask is Vacuum. Vehicle codename is Billboard Blast. Voiced by Dusty Stone.
There's not much use for the boat on a racetrack.
Supposedly this part of this sign could actually fly and all that, but he's only in one episode.
Yeah. Wow, you say he hung out like the billboard? Wow. Okay.
Yep. And then we have the Venom team, Miles Mayhem. Mask is Flexor. Vehicle codename is Buzzard.
You know, a lot of these masks remind me of like old Gotcha Man characters. You know, evil Gotcha Man characters.
Voiced by Brendan Kane. And then we were introduced to his twin brother, derpy twin brother, Maximus Mayhem. Mask is Freeze. Vehicle codename again is Buzzard, but this time he was voiced by Doug Stone, which is a nice kind of oxymoron. He was the voice
just throw a monocle on him.
Yep.
Dude, Doug Stone made some bake off the show, obviously. You just keep seeing that dude's name.
Yeah.
And then we have Lester Sludge. Mask is Mudslinger. Vehicle codename Iguana, voiced by Brian George, which happens to be the voice actor for Ali Bombay, which is his nemesis, which is cool.
It's another toy I had.
Dude would
Ali
spit mud out of
Bombay.
it. That's great.
Goddamn white people.
And then the last one is Sly Rax. He has a saw blade mask instead of stilettos. Now he has saw blades coming out of his chest. Vehicle codename Pit Stop Catapult.
So he works at a gas station now?
Yep. Portable gas station. Portable gas station. That's great.
Hey guys, don't ask Miles for a raise. This is where you wind up.
All right, now we're moving into the toys, which were released from 1985 to 1989, manufactured by Kenner.
Oh yeah, I'm excited about this.
Yeah, he's gonna say, did they make a cartoon character for this?
Did they make a cartoon character for this?
There were 4 waves of
Was
the
he in the
toys.
show?
So first off, we're looking at an ad that was placed in predominantly majority of the comic books back in the 80s.
Remember that very well.
You remember the catalogs?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Sears
catalogs.
Wow.
I just want to like really dig in that nostalgia knife.
Yeah.
Wow.
More catalog.
This is awesome.
And then we have, I just did the first wave of the catalog.
Oh, look at that. The fucking Condor, man. That thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nice.
So,
Thunderhawk and Rubber Wheels too. Great.
Great that the mask.
all right, so real quick, there are variations of the certain masks because of choking hazards. So they added some extra plastic, cut some plastic off. So here right now you can see Spectrum Ultra Flash, Stiletto, Jack Rabbit, Penetrator. Blaster, Torch, yes, Penetrator, I said it. Blaster, Torch, Hocus Pocus, and Lifter.
Joking has it, man.
Yeah, in the collectors they call them short mask, long mask.
Yeah.
Right.
Put
Now,
the
a lot
pieces
of these
together.
came with the 2-packs, which we'll get to in a bit.
Oh, that's right, because people started losing the figures.
Dear
Yeah.
Mama.
Which was a great idea.
Yep.
I've never seen any other company kind of go with that. But here we're looking at Thunderhawk, part of season or Series 1, 1985.
He's so
Such
cool,
a good
man.
toy.
It was. It's fantastic.
Rubber tires.
Yeah.
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 It doesn't hold over well over the years. It really is a tough.
Well,
Do the tire?
Like the rubber tires?
Yeah, tires crack. The springs are faulty. Doesn't hold the doors up anymore. Chrome issues, but it's kind of hard to.
Yeah, mine's still good, but I do like the fact that they designed it really well for the kid in general because they put seatbelts, not for safety, but so your figures wouldn't fall out when you drive them around.
Yeah, you wouldn't lose them.
It's really cool. Again, these are a 2-inch scale figure too.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind. All right, moving on to another Series 1, 1985 release, Rhino. Came with Bruce Otto and Matt Tracker.
I love the fact that the grill was a battering ram. That was just so awesome.
Yeah.
But it would break off easily, though.
Yeah.
But it was good. The ejector seat too was nice.
Yeah. My parents bought me Rhino because they thought it was an Optimus Prime toy. That's how I got into M.A.S.K.
They were predicting the May Born.
I only had like 3 of them, but
this was a good one to have.
Yeah, Rhino. I had Rhino, Condor, and I think Dragonfly, the like F1 car.
Oh yeah.
Condor, awesome toy.
Yep, that's the one I had.
And there's Condor.
The simple, so simple, but the playability is incredible on that.
Yep.
The entire line is just so good.
It's combining G.I. Joe and Transformers in a way. You know, the two loves, and they put it all together.
And removable helmets and stuff like that. I mean, instead of just having it always on, it's cool.
Yeah,
a lot of playability.
Yeah, it's great.
Came out of Series 1, 1985. And another one that came out of the same year, Firecracker with Hondo. There he is with that.
Awesome toy, but I never had it.
Yeah, I love that thing. That's one of the grails. One of my last grails to get.
It's simplistic because it really doesn't do a whole lot, but it's really cool.
It's the playoff is there. It's cool the way it looks. The gun's coming out. It's raised. Kind of.
Yep.
Could have shock action if you wanted to. You know.
And see, this is like one of the things that kids are missing nowadays.
Yeah.
You know, like that they're not having like
the big guns coming out of the grill.
No, what I mean is like, you know, everybody buys the same stuff now. So like it's not like when we were kids where like we would go over somebody's house and they would have like the Gator and I would have Rhino, so they could play with Rhino and I could play with Gator. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, this is nice. And all these came in boxes, which is up my alley.
Yeah. And the mass packaging is really good too.
Yep. Now we're looking at Gator with Dusty
Good one.
I have like 4.
Everybody seemed to have this, man. Yeah, this was the one that I remember all my friends, everyone had it. You know, when I was a kid, it was like, you know, if I wanted to play with them, I definitely would bring Gator because someone else was going to bring him. You know?
All the lots I bought back in the day, this was one of them that was always in there. Damn.
Hey James, did they have to do licensing for these vehicles, you know, or anything like that?
No, not to my knowledge. Because they had Goodyear, they had like the racing series, they had a lot of like the Pennzoil, all that. I don't remember them doing licensing, nothing. They were able to do it. Looking at one of the best play sets, Boulder Hill with Alex Sector and Buddy Hawks.
I wanted this one too and never got my hands on it. You know, I liked it. Yeah. It's great.
It didn't like it have a gimmick where like the boulder fell off, like you push it roll down. It's so fucking awesome.
Yep.
You know we're all gonna be YouTubing M.A.S.K commercials after the show.
Then you got T-Bob. which again was Series 1, 1985. He came on a card, but I believe the European version was a box.
All you young kids that complain about the Daniel and Spike and the Masterpiece figures, this is what the fuck we had.
Yep.
When I was a kid, I drew eyes on his ass. I remember because he creeped me out.
Switchblades.
Here's another grail for me. These are some of the key. These are some key ones I really need for my collection.
I so wanted to get my hands on him when I was a kid too. This was another one I really wanted.
I never had it as a kid.
Switchblade is great, but just be careful of the wings because they are spring-loaded, and the clip that holds them back tend to break very easily.
Now, Dust, you were talking about selling your mask collection. After the show, are you still going to sell it?
That's what I was telling him. This is making it really hard for me to make that.
Yeah, man.
You know what the issue is with me, and I don't want to sidebar here, but I'll get through it real quick, is that I got all the easier, cheaper figures. Now, I'm not looking for like a totally mint set, but I want something that's complete and looks good on the shelf. I don't mind a little sticker wear if there's some chrome wear. But, I want it complete and a nice piece on your shelf, not mint or pristine. And you can find stuff for budgeted, like I was paying $20, $30 for figure, for a vehicle, per set. Now that I knocked out all the easier ones, now to get a decent Switchblade for what I want is anywhere from $40 to $60. Thunderhawk, same thing. It's in the same boat, $40 to $60. Better quality, you're looking at 100, 120 in some places. Right?
Yeah.
So now I'm reaching the point where now I'm hitting the ones like, do I really want to spend it being a third-party masterpiece collector, And now I'm diving down the rabbit hole with Marvel Legends, but I think what I'm going to do is probably hold off on the Legends and just bang this out after TFCon and get it done. Get the last few pieces I need.
Didn't Agent H say that there is something in the works by Hasbro?
Yeah.
I don't want to go too much into detail, but there have been talks, and if you ever join the ROC After Hours Hangouts, you can get a lot of good information.
Yeah, I'm just hoping that they don't say, we're going to re-release them. I don't think they will, honestly.
So no encores? Like no encore release?
Oh, that would be fucking great. Oh, man. This would sell, I think, a lot better than Transformers. People want it now.
James, this talks about how well you pick topics out, because the Silverhawks thing and this M.A.S.K thing have made so much discussion, and brought so many feels back for people.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
Don't forget robotics. Come on.
Yep.
Don't deny robotics.
Hey, Brand, Nick, if you go out like this week or next week or whatever and say, well, I'm going to start doing M.A.S.K now, it would be fucking great, man. It's just opening you up again.
Really hard.
This is one of the best ones to get. I mean, this vehicle, fantastic. You got not a motor, but you got a working active blade, rotor blade. And then you can push the little button, the wings will pop out, but also spring load the actual weapons right here to come out. I mean, it's just a fantastic piece.
So, Trent, how many M.A.S.K figures do you have, sir?
I don't have any of them left anymore. I wish I did, but damn, I remember Jackhammer, one of my favorite ones.
Yep, another Series 1 1985 release, Jackhammer.
Now this guy's hard to get complete because it's always that little gun and that turret is always missing.
Yeah, the gun is actually housed inside of the vehicle, and sometimes it can get lost and bent.
Yeah.
Also.
I got a really decent price on this guy, but the stickers are just beat to shit. And there is some Reaper labels type action going on. There is a company that does them, but not for all the vehicles.
Yeah, not for all, which is unfortunate.
Yeah.
Right, guys, I gotta go. See you, man.
All right, Ish.
See you, Ish.
All right, man.
Be good, Ish.
All right, have a good
Love
one,
you,
man.
buddy.
Enjoy the future.
I'll see you under my bed soon.
Yeah, always, Nick. I'm always under that.
Vehicle code name Smokey.
Smokey.
Vehicle code name Creeper.
We're the Vape Brothers.
Nice.
Take care, brother.
Yeah, man.
Take care, Ish.
Be good.
All right, man.
Next up is from Series 1 1985, Piranha. Another staple like Condor. I think a lot of people had this one because it was on the cheaper side. It was nice.
Yeah,
He was. And he was really cool. I mean, I love the way he looked. The figure looked good. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who didn't want a motorcycle? And you could take the motorcycle off the sidecar.
Yeah.
All that. You could, get his weapons out without launching it too, which is really cool. So you could mimic the show really well.
A lot of playability.
Yeah, it had some nice spring-loaded action too. It shot little, shoot out.
Yeah.
Just be careful of that windshield.
Yep.
This is another toy a friend of mine had that I didn't have that I loved playing with.
Yeah. We're going to be looking at Series 2 now that were released in 1986. This is Raven, the Corvette.
Great set there right here. That's great.
They shot the discs out and the saw blades on the front end.
Yeah,
which was great.
I remember playing with that when I was little. I didn't have it, but a friend of mine did. I was always fooling with it.
I got mine back there.
And since when it flipped over, the hood was on the bottom.
Yeah.
If you want to buy one used, all the paint's all scratched off.
My little brother got a hold of mine. I only had it for about a week, and my little brother got a hold of it, and he broke the damn doors off of it. I could have killed his ass too. They were snapping. Beat his ass so bad.
This guy was always cool because he could either be a fucking plane or a boat. You could, and then you close the doors and it was a sub.
Yep, that's what I love.
Fantastic, man.
Good old Boomer. Next up is Volcano. This was motorized, so Salvage would just go. If you watch Action Jackman's video, you saw it roll right off the table and break. But he did fix it. But this was a great one because you not only got a big vehicle, but you also got two figures. You got Jockey 4 and Matt Tracker.
That thing was a beast, man. It was heavy, super heavy.
I got mine right here next to me. And I love it.
Never played with this, never saw it, but it looks awesome.
There's a story about this back in the day with me and Rolling Steel. Shout out to Sears. It was back in the day when we were doing stupid shit. We beat the shit out of the box, and then we found the clearance tag. This is before UPCs and computer shit. We put a clearance tag on it, and we got it for like $6.
Nice.
Wow. Back in the day, man.
Jeez, man.
It's like, here we are walking around like a $40 toy. And my uncle was like, what's that? Like, he didn't know. It was huge. It was in a big box. Yep. Oh, it's clearance. It's $6. Oh, because he was always into, like, getting, like, deals and shit. He's like, great, let's go pay for it.
It's a good one. It will cost you some money on the secondary market because it is motorized, and a lot of people didn't reserve the battery compartment, so there's a lot of acid residue,
corrosion.
So, and then it does move, and then the turret where the gun is right here, it moves back and forth. So
yeah, as it's rolling forward, it just kind of like rotates left and right.
Yep.
And I think a lot of people broke the motor by pushing it, without it turning on.
Yeah.
So we talked about Hondo's variations in the show. This is what he looks like with the toy of Hurricane. He has a totally different outfit, which we never see in the actual show, but we do see this mask, the Blaster 2 mask. 57 Chevy. Really
always been my favorite. This is my favorite mask vehicle.
Yep.
I wanted this one so bad. I couldn't get it. They never got it either. Yes. This is a great one.
I remember as a kid looking through like the auto finder, like those little for sale auto books, looking for 57 Chevys that I was gonna buy and redo to make it look like this.
Oh, yeah, sure.
It was a good one.
Yeah, great.
We had Slingshot, which you got the two vehicles in one. You got Ace Riker here, which the mask never really complimented what we saw on the show, but this one would spin around too. I would always launch this jet because I would spin it too fast. But yeah, it is difficult to get one that actually closes because, like what Dust said, the springs wear over time, and so it has a gap. So you have to be careful of that.
Did you say that the thing shot the ship out? No,
if you you open it up and then you roll it, the turret here will spin.
Oh, okay.
So if you leave the jet on there, it'll spin. I would always like spin it so fast because it's barely hanging on there, and it'll just fly.
Oh, because I was getting ready to ask you if it actually flew.
Yep.
Oh.
So It's a cool jet. It's accurate to what we saw on the show. License plates cruising.
It's one of the more odd sets.
Yeah.
It's really odd.
Here's Firefly. Again,
I love
Series
that
2,
thing.
1986.
Yeah, this is a cool one.
The Dune.
That's
buggy.
one of the 3 that I had.
Yeah, I remember getting this at Kmart. After I got Vampire, I'm like, oh, because I saw one episode that they were taking on a show. I'm like, oh, I need to have both of those.
Such a cool toy.
This is a pretty inexpensive one if you want to buy it on the secondary market. It's not too bad. It's not going to kill your wallet.
Stop talking, Dust. God damn it.
You got to get it with the bombs and.
Dude, Bram's got to save up for a Death Star. He can't be doing this.
Oh, there's so much. Here's Outlaw.
much.
Now. Again, from Series 2, 1986. This is Venom's 18-wheeler or semi. Turns into a base, has a launching missile feature, but be careful because these missiles are made out of gold plastic and they break. And then you got chrome and stuff like that. You got a grapple hook launcher, and you get 2 figures. You get a Miles Mayhem and you get an Ash Gory.
That thing was big, I remember.
Yep. It was a lot bigger than Rhino.
Very simple. Just pop the thing open, push the thing down.
Yeah, it was.
It seems like they phoned this one in,
Yeah, it would have been nice if they put an elevator in here because they have like all this computer stuff up top, but no means to get your guy up there. You did have some pegs for their feet, so you could, have them sitting up there. But yeah. All right, moving on to Vampire, 1986 release, Series 2. Another little one that was inexpensive.
Yeah.
Never got this one. I would have loved to have had it, though. It's cool.
I had this guy.
Had the force projectile, where you just push the missiles and they launch.
Yeah, this toy looks awesome. I never saw it before.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's got cool playability.
Next up is Stinger. This is a good one too.
Yeah. This is badass, man.
Magna Beam Mask. Unfortunately, mine is missing that damn gun right there, which sucks. So I need to find one to complete it, but it is really nice. He looks so horrible, though. I mean, look at that face. Reminds me a little bit of Android 16, but it's just me. That's the Dragon Ball.
James, definitely a figure you keep the mask on.
Definitely. He had the claw, which, if you watch the show, the claw was pretty huge. It moved boulders and stuff like that. This thing is just a rinky-dink thing.
Yeah.
It was kind of like to look like a scorpion tail.
Yep. All fits in the trunk.
Hence the name Stinger.
What a cool looking car, though.
All right, moving on into some of the 2-packs that we got during the release of the first 2 waves. So if you missed out on a Tracker or a Miles Mayhem, you could get them right here. Or if you missed their mass,
you lose that shit, you can replace them. It's great.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you got all the core characters.
That's
so if you didn't want to buy Boulder Hill, you could just get the 2 guys.
Yeah. So smart. That was so
I definitely
smart.
had this because I didn't have Boulder Hill. I definitely had these.
Looking back, this is such good marketing.
Yeah, they did. They were very smart with this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kenner was pretty awesome about this one. This one bad.
So you could get Matt Tracker from Thunderhawk. You can get Miles Mayhem from Switchblade. So for all the iTunes listeners, you get Alex Sector and Buddy Hawks from Boulder Hill. They came packaged together. The next one packaged together was Cliff Dagger and Sly Rax.
Yeah.
Next one is Matt Tracker from Rhino with Hondo from Firecracker. And the next one is Bruce Sato with Brad Turner. And I believe that's all of them. And then we got some of these kind of adventure packs that they did.
These are cool.
So Matt Tracker's Jungle Challenge.
Yeah, I had that guy. Yeah, I had that set.
Oh,
this is when they got into repaints. Where they
yes. When they combine reward themselves.
Indeed.
Next up is Coast Patrol. Matt Tracker again with Dolphin Mask. He does come with flippers, which is funny. I was disappointed though because being an 80s kid, everything that dealt with water for me I thought would float. but this did not.
It is tub tested, people. Tub tested.
It was tub tested, and it failed. Remarkably.
Yeah.
It's got launching missiles, though. They're forced launching, but still, they had them. Torpedoes, I guess. Next up, we had Bruce Sato, Grasshopper Mask.
Yeah, I remember this.
So,
I don't.
This was like later on.
yeah.
Yeah.
I remember these. Yeah,
I
later
think I
on.
remember seeing those in KB Toy Stores.
I feel like such a bad toy fan for not remembering some of this stuff.
Yeah.
Now we're looking at Miles Mayhem and his Venom's Revenge. Yeah, it comes with the Ripper mask. He is basically just a repaint of the Switchblade version, except he's in a beige uniform instead of blue.
You have the version when he has the diabetes mask.
All Miles Mayhem.
Diabetes.
I have diabetes.
All right, moving on to the series that I love, the M.A.S.K series. So we'll talk to you in a little bit, Gus. But how about this? This came out this is Series 3 that came out in 1987. Taking a look at Goliath here.
Wow.
That's so cool.
This is one of my favorites.
Definitely had some good toys came out of this, I'll tell you what.
Hey guys, I just want to jump in and say, if you guys want to check these out, just check out James' channel. He really did some really cool reviews for this stuff.
Yeah.
I tried.
No, they were really good, simple to the point. You covered everything. It was I really enjoyed watching them.
This is a great one because you get two vehicles and one missile projectile. It does spin around when you do roll the truck in its defense mode. You get Nevada Rushmore and Matt Tracker again.
I really liked his mask, the Shroud mask, because
Yeah.
it looked like a bandit or something. Though.
Yeah,
I like the totem mask. That looks cool as hell.
Okay. So pay attention, Nick, because you're going to find out that all the ones that you asked, is that a toy? You're going to find them here. So, Razorback here. This is Brad Turner's vehicle, which this one is difficult to get in good condition because the spring doesn't last too well, so it always pops up, or the front end pops up. So you got to be careful with that, besides missing the missile. But it's a good one. Like it. And depending on the strength of your spring, it could look like a U, or it could look like a really crappy kind of dome that it didn't pop all the way up. So you have to be careful of that too. Be wary of that. Next up is Bullet. Good old Ali Bombay.
That dude.
He does look like Von Kaiser from Punch Out.
From Punch Out.
Yeah.
Yep.
A little bit.
Like I said, I love the 80s, man.
Yeah, I
Just
love
good
it.
stuff like this.
This is something that Evil Knievel
That's right.
would ride. It looks just like an Evil Knievel bike.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome, actually.
Here's Wildcat.
Oh, okay. That's one of the ones I asked about.
There you go.
Oh yeah, look, that's weird, man. It's like a double decker, pops right up like that.
And it shoots out the little disc just like the cartoon.
And I love the engine.
Yeah, I wanted this one so bad too, never got it.
And you can actually hook on the vehicles if you like and adjust this too. So it's full functioning.
He looks like, I mean, you ever go to, I've never been, but you see him, the monster truck rallies, and they have the cars that kind of transform or something?
Yeah,
It
yeah,
kind
yeah.
of looks like that.
What's wrong with the monster truck rally?
No, I've always wanted to go, I just never got the opportunity.
This Sunday, Carzilla, live,
Bigfoot coming out of retirement, taking on Gravedigger.
shooting, flames.
Next up, Bulldog with Boris Bushkin. Got the Siberian dog looking, or bear, I guess, mask. This was a good one too. Love that one.
Oh man.
This looks awesome. I would like had that for sure. That was a cool one.
Next up is Meteor, Ace Riker's vehicle. That did split. Does have a couple of projectile, 2 missiles, and 1 bomb that comes into the cockpit. So just be careful of that too. Nice. Here is the Collector, which was a mail-away exclusive.
Oh man.
This is the one that Dust likes.
He said, this dude said, never ask Matt Tracker for a raise. Look where I'm at. I'm collecting tolls on the Parkway.
Indeed.
But
damn.
He's down and out now with Easy Pass. He's like,
not as bad as Billboard Blast here.
He's fucked.
With
this guy, man.
These poor guys. See, the plan is we're gonna lure Venom to the right turn on the third lap, and then you're gonna pop out.
But if you can see that, the picture on the billboard is a Thunderhawk, which is really cool, which we never seen in the racing series.
Yeah.
But just picture as a kid, this is what you get for Christmas. All your friends are like, "Oh, I got Goliath, dude. Oh yeah, we can have the racing series. I got Buzzard. What'd you get?" Billboard Blast.
Billboard Blast.
Okay. It's it's not as bad as Gator because like there's no water. You know,
you need to sell it,
the Gator thing, but it's like,
that's what my friend said. All right, Ed, you go all the way down there at the end of the block. You wait with this guy. We're gonna make it there soon.
And then we got Buzzard here.
They never made it.
With Miles and Maximus Mayhem.
With him having a twin brother, I can't wait to see how IDW handles that.
Yeah. You do get 3 vehicles in one, which is cool. You get that drone. Pretty badass. And then you can also unhook the spoiler and use it like you did in the show, or saw in the show, as a kind of a means of escape hang glider.
They should have made them triplets, and then everybody comes.
If you've seen the racing series or any of the M.A.S.K cartoons, they've done always at the very end of PSAs, don't, spray paint in the garage without proper ventilation, all that type of crap. There's one in the racing series where Miles is just, hardcore bad guy, but yet in these PSAs, he's like, "Where's the android?" The android put himself in the refrigerator, and he's like, "You stupid moron, you're not supposed to be in the..." It's like, you robot, you're not supposed to be in the refrigerator and all this kind of stuff. It's like, oh, that's one to know by his brother there and all this stupid, corny ass shit. It's funny, but moving on. We have Manta here, which was released in the racing series, even though she was in the first season.
Ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching.
But yeah, this was a good one.
This was a really good one. This was my favorite M.A.S.K vehicle and character of all of them.
Oh yeah, she had an ejector seat too.
Yeah.
Or escape.
Hey guys. Whip mask. Whip mask.
Indeed. Indeed.
She got
I'll
the
whip her.
And like other
That's what she's into.
toy brands, there was actually a female, figure made of her, which was really nice.
Yeah, it was. It was really cool.
Yeah.
So they didn't. I don't know what the hell. These guys must still be working for Hasbro because the transformation on these pictures suck. It's like this is supposed to come up for the fin of the thing. Come on.
Yeah, there's
those interns. They don't change.
A few things.
Here's Lester Sludge's Iguana.
Another awesome one.
Cool.
Yep.
Flat top. It looks like Jim Carrey's Riddler.
Yeah.
Or he took that idea from Lester Sludge.
I think I remember going to the store and getting this for like $5.99. I think I got this, but I got this for.
Pit stop catapult.
There you go, Dust. Another demotion.
Another poor gas station employee.
Yeah, poor bastard. That's for a raise.
Nice, now he's rotating tires.
Yep.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
All right, this came out right after the racing series in 1987. This is the Laser Command. This is probably the most expensive, unless you're looking at maybe like a foreign prototype or something, but this is one of the most, at least far as US-based, expensive M.A.S.K vehicle.
Now, is it because of the there wasn't many made?
It's because it was towards the tail end. And it's also electronic because you have the little laser, kind of like Captain Power. It could infrared sensors.
Okay.
Explode.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, here's the thing: Miles Mayhem's alt mode vehicle, which is not a vehicle, is cargo boxes.
That's horrible.
And then it opens up to a plane, and then you have Matt Tracker's
they were done
vehicle,
by that.
which is kind of a makeshift firecracker / you know.
O.J. Simpson Bronco.
Yeah, Bronco jackhammer thing, so it's weird. And the only one that would actually break up looks like it is the Rat Fang.
So this was their jump the shark moment.
Yeah.
Since they actually
Do I have it? Yeah.
The last-ditch effort.
Again, they're just repaints. This is the repaint of the Ultra Flash Rhino, and again, this is just a Switchblade. So not a lot going on there. Oh. Next up is M.A.S.K, the Split Seconds. This is the last series in the toy line. This is where we got the clones, all that type of shit. 2 vehicles in one.
Oh yeah.
This is gonna be kind of weird, but you know, bear with me. This is the Holy Grail, the most people think, because this is the only way that you got Gloria Baker.
Look at that.
Not in the.
Now they finally
the
bring
shark,
her
though.
out. Now they finally bring her out.
This is the Stiletto.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
It's cool though. Went from a Porsche to a Lamborghini, but still, it's not the vehicle that we're accustomed to seeing.
No,
It's different.
So
You can definitely
cost you
see,
around
you
$100.
could definitely see where they switched teams or they went a different route with this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
With the designs got a little bit more simple. There was a lot of splitting and a lot of,
Yeah.
And be careful with this one because, as you can see, it's white. This yellow is really bad.
Sure.
would think so, yeah.
And she's driving a yellow Lamborghini.
Yeah, there you go. You got Tiger Trap. Now we have Skybolt. Got to have Matt Tracker's new vehicle, which is a drag strip / plane that it becomes after, I don't know what type of plane that is. Big something. I don't know. I'm going to bust through these kind of quickly. This wasn't part of any cartoon. This was just, they think they had this idea, but I think the cartoon got scrapped.
Yeah.
The cartoon was made by DIC or Dick. And, it was gone. Here's Dynamo, which is Bruce Sato's new vehicle.
So basically, this is what we would have seen in the next season if they continued.
Yeah. Which is a little Doom Buggy. We have Fire Force, which is cool because Julio Lopez here gets a new vehicle, which
Yeah.
That's cool looking.
Motorcycle.
Yeah.
That is cool.
Yo, Julio got a
That one
look in the
looks
trunk
good.
there, man.
It almost looks like a
He's a little
DeLorean,
hippie.
doesn't
He's a little
it?
hippie there.
That's a Fiera, right?
Yeah.
Is it? Oh, it's a Fiero. Okay.
Yeah, it looks like
Oh,
Fiero.
shit.
I love
That's
that.
pretty
He
awesome.
looks like he's from what was that? Dancing to Electric Boogaloo. That dude. That that one dude, the main character guy, that has the hat all the time.
Shoppy
Lincoln too.
Oh man, let's bring back some stuff. Here's
I
Dusty.
was thinking-
Afterburner.
I was thinking El Mariachi for that dude.
I don't know what the hell this is. Like, what the hell does this turn into?
This is
It's weird.
Look at that mask.
Yeah,
Dude,
man.
that's like a funny car.
God awful, man.
Yeah, they definitely.
Afterburner wasn't that. Well,
It's an
they're expensive because they were released at the tail end and no one really liked them, so now people are wanting to get them.
That's not afterburner. That's afterthought.
Yeah.
We have Detonator, which is Jacques Lafleur's new vehicle.
Is that a bug or
Yeah.
is that like
Yeah,
a 30?
No, it's a bug.
Okay.
It's a bug.
Alright.
He's got some hot rod tires on it. It's like, oh boy.
It's a happy day bug.
That's interesting.
This one's nice. I like this one.
I like that too.
The Wolf
So-
Beast, which is Miles Mayhem's new vehicle.
So the premises of this is like when it's split, this hologram guy took over the other vehicle?
Yep.
Okay.
Right. You get two
Oh, wow.
vehicles.
Yep.
Now, was this ever represented in the cartoon or?
No,
Just-
We are
This-
covered that.
this would have been the new season if it could
Yeah.
continue probably.
Okay.
And not even
Okay.
in the comic books, as far as I know.
Yeah, this would have
Oh,
probably
wow.
been this would have been their gimmick for the season 3.
Barracuda.
That's a
This
cool
I think they
bike.
had the designs, and they already went through the production and said, "Screw it, let's just release them, get them out of here."
Yeah.
But here's Barracuda, which is Bruno Shepard's new one. Look at that mask. It's just a freaking candy corn, it looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boom.
They're like, all right, what do we got for a mask for this guy? He's like, I got nothing.
What are you eating over there? Candy corns? Perfect.
And if you
There'll be
ever
this Resident
if,
Evil character called Pyramid Head. Oh yeah.
if you ever lost the mask, you just jam a candy corn on.
Silent Hill.
Yep. And then we have Floyd Malloy's new one, Vandal, which is a freaking bobcat that he has. He changes into something else. That's just sad. Well, that mask is pretty bad too.
Yeah, shit.
And these aren't that great. Here are two prototypes that we got in the catalog. This is Ramp Up, which is Hondo McLean's new one, and we also got Thunderball, which I believe is Cliff Daggers. Thunderball, look at that thing. It's just, I don't even know.
It's just it's a ball.
It's a freaking drive, like stick, I think.
Yeah, it looks like a shifter knob. It's a shifter knob.
That's weird. But yeah, we never got these, but there are some prototypes that are out there, kind of like Dakota's Green Ramulus. So you'll be paying some stupid money for this if you can find them. We do have a picture of one, but it's kind of small.
They had plans to carry on with them. It's really, I mean, even though they're easy, but.
This looks like something that came from one of the other vehicles, and this came from Boulder Hill.
It looks like a dick missile. Shout out to dick missile.
Looks like some Matthew Broderick shit.
Yeah. All right, so here's some differences for you guys out there that are looking at collecting some of the stuff and thinking, am I getting a KO? Am I not getting a KO? Anything that was released here in the States had this logo, which had the missile firing out. As we saw with some of the split seconds, the European used this logo for their split seconds. And we used an actual split seconds, not this logo, but there's just some differences. Just be aware, it doesn't mean that it's like, well, that must be a knockoff. No, it's not. Just, here, this is what I was talking about. So here in the United States, we use the split seconds. UK, no.
So the European didn't have split seconds, they just used a plane.
Yeah, they just used a plane. Like the racing series, they didn't use the little checkered flag, but we did, which we'll see here. And there's some other discrepancies with some box art. So the UK is on the right, and then the left is the US version.
Yeah, so the one on the left has so much pizzazz. Look at that. You got the bombs bursting, you got the gun shooting.
It's Michael Bay. Yeah, it's Bay.
So is the volcano like one of the most sought after figures, or what?
No, not really. Oh. It's just you're gonna pay for it just because if you want it 100% functioning and complete, you're gonna pay some money for it.
Yeah. Oh no, I saw it after that bitch when I was a kid.
It's bulky, it's heavy, it's motorized.
There's some other differences between the U.S. and the European. As you see, Bullet was changed to Bandit in the UK.
God damn it. They gave the Ali Bombay guy, they called him a bandit.
They called him a bandit. Really just not really cool. And as
their version comes with no hands.
Or like I told you before, the U.S. has the little checkered flag for the racing series. This one doesn't. So. And it's kind of a same thing with Bulldog.
Oh, that's cool.
They called it Bulldoze.
Do you think in the UK they didn't air season 2? Maybe that's why they took the checkers off.
Maybe. So who do I talk to so I don't get fucked over when I start buying these?
You watch this show.
All right.
You can talk to yourself right now. Nick, you know what to look for.
I'm trying.
So past Nick can now educate future Nick.
Hey,
you can watch this show.
Friends don't let friends drunk eBay.
Drunk eBay.
Yeah, because that shit's about to happen.
Right. Put down Nick, listen, put down the phone. All right, buddy? Put down the phone. Tomorrow. We'll talk tomorrow, okay?
Okay.
I know the show's going a little long, but we're almost done. Here's another difference between two vehicles. We have Barracuda, and then in the UK it was called Jackal. Again, you have the M.A.S.K split seconds logo for the US, and you don't have it for the European. And also different artwork.
Mm-hmm. Totally different look.
Stiletto, same thing, different artwork. Everything's the same though, toy-wise, all that, sticker-wise. So, Dynamo, different artwork. Again. Skybolt, same thing.
It's funny. It's like on certain vehicles, like the American box was looked real cool, and now with these guys, the European box looks a little bit more cooler, more dramatic, you know. Yeah, more dramatic and.
Yeah, definitely.
It's kind of
All
weird.
right, here's some European exclusives, non-U.S. exclusives. So we have a new Miles Mayhem, which is from the Outlaw. These are just repaints. So this is the Outlaw version of Miles Mayhem. We have the Calhoun Burns. We have the Jacques Lafleur. We have Julio Lopez, and we also have the Matt Tracker from the Volcano.
Shatter glass.
Yeah, basically.
Jacques Lafleur looks like the creature from the Black Lagoon, kind of.
Yeah.
It's,
it looks like
I like the masks are cool as shit on some of these, man.
And here's some 2-packs that you get overseas. We have a new Hondo with gold mask. Same version that came with Hurricane, but recolored. But you get the actual Vanessa Warfield, though.
Oh, wow.
That's cool.
So there's no recolors. You got the actual.
Which is nice.
Nice.
I expect these European ones, are they like top dollar?
Yeah, they're like, you're probably looking at like $40 a pop, depending on if it's mint on card.
Now I'm getting discouraged.
There's some of the ones we already looked at, but they're on package now. So the Julio Lopez and the Calhoun Burns.
If they end up coming out with a new series, man, you can start collecting the new stuff.
Oh, definitely. And I'm just pointing these out because some people might think, oh, this must be a knockoff because it's totally different color. It's not. It's just, it was released somewhere else, like in Argentina, Europe, wherever. Not to say there isn't any knockoffs out there, but here's Glider Strike, which is Jacques Lafleur's new, kind of like what we saw the action adventure ones that of Matt Tracker and Miles Mayhem and all that. But the UK versions. The Sea Attack. Some of these pictures are blurry. I apologize, but here's Hondo McLean's. I don't know what the hell he has. What the hell is that? Like a little skiff thing on the water. It's weird.
Jeez, I don't know what that thing is.
Oh, well, it looks like it's a retool version of the Dolphin, whatever C one that Matt Tracker had.
Kind of crazy raft.
There's the Arctic Assault Calhoun Burns. Not too bad. Okay. The Racing Arena version of Maximus Mayhem, but it's the exact same one that you get with Buzzard, so that's cool. Even though it's supposed to be Bruno Shepard.
I don't get it.
You don't get what? You're not going to get any of these, I know that, but what?
Okay. You say it was like, so is it his brother or like a totally different character?
This is Maximus Mayhem.
Okay.
But it's the version that you get with Buzzard. It's the exact, there's no difference in coloring or mask or any of that type of stuff.
Okay, so it's supposed to be his brother.
Yes.
Yeah, twin brother.
Okay. Twin brother.
Sorry, I fucked
it's all
up.
good.
I thought it was like supposed to be like some third character.
It's the triplet. They're triplets, actually.
Oh, fuck.
But here is some more. Yeah, it's Cliff Dagger. Cliff Dagger again.
Yeah, it's a totally different looking package.
Damn, where do you find all
Wow,
this?
they sold Slingshot separately?
Yep, with 2 missiles, even though it only fits 1.
Wow.
But with Sly Racks, which is kind of weird.
Yeah.
Actual Sly
What
Racks.
the hell?
Yeah, that's wild.
Of just a recolored version of Cliff Dagger, but all you get is the turret of Jackhammer. You don't get
Now,
the rest of the vehicle. You just get the top
These are the
turret.
bootlegs? These are the cut KOs?
These are ones that were released in South America.
Oh, okay. I was going to say the Brazilian ones, right?
Yeah.
They call them the Brazilian ones. They got big asses.
So you hear right here. Oh man.
We all needed.
Here's Brad Turner. He's in a green uniform, but he comes with the same Condor mask or the Hocus Pocus mask. But he comes with a yellow version of the motorcycle that came with
Firecracker. Wow.
So.
Dude.
Yeah, these are definitely like KOs, man.
These are very hard to come by, and I don't know how much they you pay for them. But now we're looking at a really horrible
Unicos
picture.
articulados.
Unicos articulados, sin M.A.S.K.
I'm looking that up now. Unicos is doll, dummy, or puppet.
Doll, dummy, or tough puppet.
Yeah, that's what it means.
We're looking at
English.
this is when
Unicos articulados, Miros Mayhem, Tracker.
We're almost done, guys.
The different versions of bodies that they're like. This is actually Ace Riker's body, but it has a Matt Tracker head on it.
That's fucking cool, man.
We're doing some of the weird
Yeah.
shit that we're accustomed to.
Yeah.
Like right here is Ace Riker, but with Matt Tracker's head. We have Ace Riker's helmet with Hondo, which I don't even know what body he has. It's kind of weird. Same thing here with Cliff Dagger. And Matt Tracker again. Ace Riker and Cliff Dagger. These pictures didn't turn out too well. Ace Riker again with Brad Turner. Again, this is a visual show, so you want to check out the visual.
Oh, wow.
But here's the Argentina release of the Yellow Firecracker.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's different. I've never seen that before.
Yeah. I never have either. That's nice. I like the
Almost
color.
done. Now we're looking at things that never came. So this is the Shark. Really wish that we would have gotten this version of Gloria Baker.
Too. Man, that would have been great.
And it would be nice if they came out with these as maybe reissues, whatever that Hasbro may be planning for M.A.S.K. Give us a proper Shark.
Yeah,
that's really cool.
I've seen a few customs in some of the groups.
Yeah, and some of the other little things that we saw in the show that never got a vehicle. I forgot what this was now. But that was Venom's little vehicle. Then this is the big one. I wish that we would have gotten a carrier. Yes, it would have been huge, but you got the USS Flag. This wouldn't be as big, but to be able to fit maybe a couple of vehicles in there, fly them to your destination, playing in the backyard.
It looks like Alex Sector with his mask on.
Doesn't it?
This is so before its time. It's like a Max Steel vehicle.
That's cool.
Max Steel, is that coming out? New movie?
Yes.
Yes.
So, like, stuff like this is what me and my friend would build out of constructs, right, if they didn't make it.
Fuck yeah, Brian Brink.
Yeah, man.
Man. All right, a lot of you guys may have thought, hey, we got this released in the 25th anniversary line. They're bringing back M.A.S.K. Even though it's just a cock tease, it didn't really come out.
Yeah.
But now we're actually potentially getting something with now Hasbro doing it along with IDW. But this was released. Matt Tracker, we have took a picture of his file card, so you guys can kind of read that if you want.
Why isn't he an African American there?
Dude, we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get everyone's opinions on that.
No,
But
okay.
I need the plug.
Ooh.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
It would have been nice if the Collectors Club would have done a Miles just to complement this one.
Yeah, to balance it out. Yeah.
But
Because
they stated it in here. It's like, come on.
Miles is becoming such a major character that...
Oh, yeah. Now, here is a series that was released by Kenner. It was a cartoon, 13 episode, I believe, aired in 1996. Now, this isn't like a continuation of M.A.S.K, but it shares the same type of gimmicks and such. So this is Vortex, Undercover Conversion Squad. Right up there with Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad. Sounds like, but the toys, you may have seen these at KB Toy Store. They were really dirt cheap back in the day.
Oh, wow.
So you had like the Sonic Stinger.
Yeah, they kind of redid them.
Look at that Rattler. The Rattler thing looks really fucking cool.
No, it's not. I featured that in my Gator review. It's the dumbed down version. Like, this is supposed to be like Wildcat. This is supposed to be like Thunderhawk. This is supposed to be like Bullet, Firefly,
That's
obviously.
supposed to be Firefly.
Kind of like Vampire, Gator, obviously. And this one is just totally on its own. Underwear.
So it's not,
maybe more like Meteor.
so it's not as good as the Gator.
No.
Okay.
No.
So Who was the villain in this show?
It just looked cool. I love purple.
These two guys were the villains. They were a brother team.
Really, just those two?
Oh, that's a
No, they were brothers. But yeah, it's one of these like kind of cult kind of following classic cartoons. There's not a lot out there. They never did re-release it or actually put it on DVD. But people like it.
I see Kenner did that as well, so Kenner was...
But there's the packaging. Again, these were so cheap at KB's. That's where I got the entire line.
Oh,
but
wow.
I gave them to my son, and he pretty much destroyed them. But that's that. Moving on into some real-life stuff.
Oh, nice.
Just really quickly, we'll look at this. There's Thundercracker.
Wow.
Gator, maybe. Maybe not.
Nice. Definitely nice.
How about Manta?
There you go.
Okay.
Now you're talking.
Come on. I know somebody had to do it.
Rhino.
Show me. Yes!
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That was
That
pretty
is
good.
badass. Yeah.
Thank you so much, James.
There's
There
your
it is. Yeah. That's what I wanted to do.
There
as
you
a
go,
kid.
Dad. There you go.
My dream could come true.
That is so cool.
Volcano.
Oh wow.
Damn.
Man.
Now that one before, is that a 56 or a 57 or
Who
do you
cares?
know?
Supposed to be 57.
It looks
That's
cool.
beautiful.
But
I can't see the VIN number from here.
Fuck you, Josh.
All right, let's move into the topic that we usually do with the Blast from the Past. Should it come back? Should it not? But we know that Mask is actually coming back.
Yeah.
And so do you like the way it is coming back? Are you excited?
Definitely.
Are you kind of worried? Because not that it's bad, but obviously you know that Matt Tracker's an African American. Kind of like the discussion we've had about the Kid Flash off of, Flash with Wally being African American. He's not the redhead, dude. But this is some of the characters.
I don't care about the race of any of the characters. Whatever.
Yeah, it's like
You
beating
know,
a dead
you-
horse by now.
True.
You know?
You bring back a property is how you have to. But the thing is that IDW is actually making an effort to bring Mask back.
Yep.
And I was going in your YouTube chat and saying big ups to Dust because his Mask collection makes me want to go get more. But the IDW stuff, how they're foreshadowing Miles Mayhem, so far what we've seen, they're doing it right. And people complain about IDW with the cigar stuff and how robots are taking selfies.
Hey, that's
But
me. I said that.
Right, brother. I'm calling you out, brother. But what they're doing with Mask, with making Miles Mayhem so serious, that's pretty cool.
So Nick, they're already introducing these, through the Transformer comics or something?
Basically, through the Transformers comics, they're making Mask an adjunct to G.I. Joe.
Oh, okay.
And they're coming out with a series called Revolutionaries, which is going to have members of M.A.S.K, G.I. Joe, and Transformers, which seems like a really interesting concept, and the way they're doing it actually makes sense.
So, is there going to be a show, or is it just a comic, or what's the deal?
Just the comics, brother. But what they're talking about is with the IDW, with Hasbro's properties, they're doing more stuff to introduce them into cinematic universe. So M.A.S.K and Visionaries, I guess, are supposed to be spinning out of the new Transformers movie, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, myself, I've been steering clear away from the IDW stuff because, of course, you don't want to be let down. because this property means a lot to me also. So I've been kind of steering away, trying to from a distance see where they're going with it and what's going to happen with it. So just seeing that art that Jane was showing earlier, I really like the way that looks. And the character-wise, it don't mean no difference to me. And everybody's just making a big deal about it and just, oh, they're ruining my childhood. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. It's not 1985, 86 anymore, 87. It's different times, just different ways to go about it. And if you look at M.A.S.K was always like that. There was always some sort of different racial, nationality characters throughout the show. Everybody was somebody different, and it showed you everything was worldwide, and there was balance, There was balance. Except for that Bombay guy, the Bombay guy. He didn't need to be there. Whatever.
I understand what you're saying, Dusk, but they're treating Miles Mayhem like a major character.
Yeah, well, he is. He's the leader of the bad guys,
Dude, he's a G.
He's got to be a badass.
He's a Cobra
man.
Commander.
Yeah, he has to be because that's what everybody saw in him. He had the military jacket on, so everybody looked at him like he was like a Cobra Commander,
Oh man, I'm gonna have to send you the shit because
we never really got that from that character, He was a stuttering buffoon,
But what they're showing right now is that he's a major player, and it's not something that he's like you said, like a stuttering buffoon.
Yeah,
it's showing that he's like the point of conversion for Transformers, G.I. Joe, and M.A.S.K.
Yeah, well, I'm interested. I'm going to sit back, see what happens, watch it unfold a little bit, and then jump on and see what's up. So I'm really looking forward to it. It's just I'm going to take it slow and take it easy because I don't want to jump in all the way in the deep end and just be like, fuck. Yeah. Be a little.
I will admit though, to go back to Matt Tracker, I don't mind that he is. They're gonna have him African American and all that, but it is weird. I mean, I'm not gonna deny the fact that it was kind of like a gut punch. Like, whoa, that was kind of surprising.
Now, are they doing it for shock factor or to be cool or to be down? You know what I mean? To be down and to be cool and say, hey, we're cool too.
That's cool. As long as the story's good and it plays out, and I still get that M.A.S.K vibe that I've always wanted from the show.
Exactly.
And I get toys, I'm even happier.
That's what I want. Just wait.
Yeah. It shouldn't even be an issue, man, honestly, in my opinion.
Yeah.
See, I wasn't as big as a M.A.S.K fan as I was like a Captain America fan. So, making Matt Tracker African American doesn't bother me at all. The thing that I felt about the turning Captain America into an African American is that I felt that they were trying to advance the Falcon instead of actually doing characterization to advance the Falcon. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was you know what I mean? It was trying to saying, okay, the Falcon is a white character now, so you need to respect him, instead of actually doing a story where they advance the Falcon.
The Falcon, yeah. Exactly.
I'm just interested to see where this is going to go. I'm kind of
Yeah.
And where's those toys? Where's those toys? Come on, guys.
The big thing.
The Micronauts, ROM. Come on, wow.
Dude,
ROM.
Wow. If they reboot 80s stuff, they have to make theme songs because that's what 80s shows are all about, man. That opening theme.
That's one of the top 5, I would say, 80s themes.
Oh man, it's so great.
You hear it, you're always like, oh man.
There's a version out there that has like all the verses, and supposedly the the performer, the singer or whatever, he really owns it. He really gets into it, man.
Nice.
I'll just be curious to see I'm interesting to see what the new designs will be. How much they'll change stuff.
What's the scaling? What's the scaling going to be?
Right. What's the scaling going to be? Exactly. Yeah. I'm really looking forward to it.
With the IDW Transformers comics, they've been doing a 5 to 6 page backstory about Miles Mayhem, and it's been friggin' amazing. Like the fiction is there.
So you're saying it's gonna be good.
If you're a Mask fan and you're looking for them to actually take care of the property, they're trying to do it.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I still wish Rocky Dennis was, the leader. That's me.
All right,
Sam
well,
Elliott.
with that
Sam
said,
Elliott, baby.
I think we're gonna end the show. I know we have like 16 live viewers, but we did go long, and I do appreciate everyone watching and sticking with us. And again, if you want to watch just the mask portion, which you're entitled to, it is towards the latter part of the video. So good information and a good time. So appreciate you guys checking it out. And,
thank you, man. That was great. That was fantastic. The work. Thank you for doing this because the work you put into this, man, really is really top notch, man. Really is.
Yeah, James. I felt like I was in an interactive documentary. It was pretty awesome.
I appreciate it.
I mean, I actually learned a little bit about some of the stories and stuff, so I didn't know. So it's cool.
Yeah, I find that the same thing with all your little segments like this. It's great.
Yeah, I didn't have as big a connection to cops like some other people did, but even through Silverhawks, Cops, and now this, this is an awesome segment.
Yeah, I couldn't miss the robotics. I couldn't miss the robotics episode. I had to be there for that one.
It's not going to happen every week, but I will try and do it every other week. Just the blast from the past. That's just the segment I'm calling it. So
yeah, it's great.
I don't know what we'll look at next, but it'll be good. Hopefully.
It's awesome.
All right, let's
enjoy
it.
Thank you so much, James, for putting the effort in.
No problem. Yeah. Brian, where can people find you, man?
You can find me, Brian Brink, in the Facebook groups. And also on Figure Banging every other Wednesday.
Awesome.
And here as well, at the Cool Table.
There you go.
Cool table.
And again, we're going to be going off air, and if you guys want to join in, if we have some slots open, the link is in the ROC Facebook group. Also on my Facebook page, have a Google Plus account, YouTube account. You don't have to have a camera on. Just get in here, shoot the shit with us. And that's about it. So, Charles, thanks for turning on the lights. Where can people find you, man?
Ain't that the truth?
I thought Chuck fell asleep on us because all I saw was the ceiling for a while.
I moved the phone, but you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Optimus4Prez.
Awesome. Next up, Dominic.
You can find me on Dominic Grosso on the Facebook, and also DGrosso86 on eBay, selling some stuff, trying to get focus on my collection a little bit.
Right on.
Sell to survive, man. Sell to survive.
Indeed.
Definitely. And Mr. Silver Age.
Hey guys, Dust Mites on Instagram, Eddie Dust Mites in the groups, and thanks again, brother. I really appreciate this.
No problem. And Masterpiece Shitpiece.
What's up? You can find me at Nick Brammer on Facebook and at Brammer_Nick on Facebook, Twitter, and you can find me at Masterpiece Donkey Punch on PlentyOfFish.com.
It's bad. It is bad.
Right.
Oh man, Russ.
What's up, guys? You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and I like to post shit in the ROC every now and then. So you might find me there too.
Sweet.
And of course, I like to fuck around people in the cyber cafe apparently and start static. So
fire starting. Okay, we love you.
So mean. You're just so mean out there. No, that was good stuff. Trent?
Find me at Trent5 and Facebook and YouTube and Twitter. No, and Twitter. Sorry. I'm going to do YouTube one day, maybe.
Oh, cool.
They're changing everything. Who knows?
Oh, God, they are.
I know, we're worried about that.
Great. Hopefully there will be a show next week.
Yeah.
We'll see.
When does that take effect?
It takes effect soon, doesn't it?
Yeah, we're going to start doing some test runs and see what's up.
But for me, you can find me on Instagram, YouTube, VictorSaber77. Facebook page is right below my name. Check out the ETR show this Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Roma Collectors YouTube channel. There will be a non-broadcasted hangout afterwards. The broadcasted hangout will be on Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Same YouTube channel, Roma Collectors. Again, like what Brian said, Figa Banging every other Wednesday, 9:30.
Yeah, I think we're up this week. I got to ask you.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Nice.
Boy,
Looking forward to that.
nothing like 3 days straight of doing shows. Great, guys.
Isn't that great? And also check out the Cool Table with all the rest of the network shows. Nerd Rage Radio, Toy Detox, Shattercast Uncut, and our favorite, which didn't show up, Deluxe. Shame
Yeah,
on
he said he was popping on here, man. I said we have a M.A.S.K show. He's like, yeah, I'll be there in a little bit. He's probably enjoying some floor time.
He's probably doing some floor time with his buddy, so. But we'll be back next week, and I do appreciate everyone watching, checking it out. Subscribe, like to everyone in the network, and have a great Labor Day weekend.
Bye. Adios.
Should I stop it?
Yeah.
Should we go an extra hour now?